What is up, everybody? And I just like to say they are never doing anything cool with Finra ever. Or however you say it. Like, they just, it's never gonna happen. Like, I don't even think we're ever even gonna see him on screen, because every time he's in anything, they go out of their way to not use him, right? So it's like, if they were gonna do it, they would have done it by now. So yeah, don't get your hopes up. It's not gonna happen. The dog is dead. Very unfortunate. Anyway, let's catch up on the event here. This is my main account, so I don't have the cool train set. I'm a loser. Yeah, I think it's a different wolf, but who knows. Yeah, I know, imaginary element is still in the tutorial summon, which I think is an oversight on their part. It's actually incredibly frustrating, because if you get it, you're never going to be able to limit break it. Chat, how about those craft essences that they remove? You know what would be a really good thing to do with them? Put them in the mana prism shop. Right? That way if people want them, they can get them, and then it's just a nice shot in the arm for new players if they want to have, like, Sakura scope right off the bat. Right, that would be so much better than just deleting them entirely. So chat, we still don't have the welfare. And yeah, hopefully there's some Norse stuff coming, but we'll see. Not in this event by any means, though. Like, my Herc account, I think, is one away from limit breaking it. And it's never going to be able to limit break it. It's dumb. Alright, I actually don't have enough materials here, so I need... What's the best thing to get? Probably red. Alright, let's see. Did we get a new free quest for that? We did. Now, may not drop red, but... Alright, I kind of have a feeling this is going to be one of those wacky stages where it's not 3 enemies, 3 enemies, 3 enemies, so... We'll do like Mordred Arthur. See how that does. Okay, we don't need this kind of setup anymore. Really should buy more craft essences for this event, though. Let's see, the 50, 60, 70... And we got 20% from our passive, right? She's good. That. Who do I need bond with? I mean, Hans, and a kind of a Rosh. Oh, we could just put a Rosh on the team if you wanted to. Yeah, I want to bond to a Rosh. Somehow I've never done that on any of my accounts, and it feels like a travesty. Do it like, that. And then just give him, like, K-scope. Let's see how close he is to... You know what, we'll give him super scope. If I can find it, there we go. Chat, imagine having super scope and only having it at level 40 because you don't actually value it enough. Because I don't use it in videos. Like, it's so bad to level it. If I don't use it in videos, it's like, what's the point? Farming. Oh boy, he's only bond 7. Damn. How about Hans? It's so weird. I have Hans at like bond 9 on like 3 ult accounts, but my main account just has him at bond 7. Gotta fix this. I think Mordred's actually about to bond up, yeah. It's not too bad. Alright, let's see what this stage has got. You know, that's a good point. I really should level things that give attack up. The problem is, I've already leveled them. But if they added another one, chat, if they added a second craft essence that might have maybe 15% attack up on it, I don't know, starting NP. If they ever put that in like a rerun or a re-rerun, I would make sure I got it. I would never fail to get such a good craft essence. That would just be irresponsible and uncaring about the game if I just let such a good craft essence go by. Especially imagine, Chad, if you got 4 copies of it and you only needed 1 more copy to limit break it, but you didn't do that, right? Like I would never do such a thing. That would be ridiculous. But if they did add this craft essence that might have 15% attack up and 50% starting NP, I would level it again to 100 because it's just so much better to have 2 of those than having like a buster up one and then a quick up one and then an art up one. Like no. You want that universal value that attack up gives you. Yeah, I know there's a few people that got it but they didn't limit break it. That's like the saddest thing that could ever happen. You call a bad timeline. The new Fate work is called Fate Lost. Does that mean... Wait, it cut off. Does that mean it's named after me? I mean, clearly. Lost. I feel like a lot of things have had Lost in the name recently. Like in the last year. Like, so much stuff. It's kind of weird. Do I think the final enemy... so far, this is actually looking like a 3-3-3 stage. I'm disappointed. I wanted something more spicy, like with a giant enemy in the middle, so Arthur gets to be fancy. I guess I'll save Arthur. No, I should not save Arthur's NP. Yeah, we'll use this first. There's probably no giant enemy. No fun allowed. I'm actually not sure we're gonna kill here though, so let's do that. Unnecessary buttons, some of them are anyway. There's a few people around these parts that have real turrets. Okay, do we have anyone that has grailed Black Bart though? Oh damn, yeah, he didn't kill him. Yeah, Black Bart's awesome. I feel like he's one of the rare, or out of the new set. A free game? That's right, yeah, free does have it. But out of the new set of... I don't know if they're new anymore, but the newer bronze units, I think Black Bart's probably the least used. My Black Bart is 90, there we go. We have someone respectable in chat. Boy, am I gonna enjoy destroying this fucking wave. Easy kill. Actually, a chance Mordred won't kill here, but probably will. She has anti-saber bonus. There's Yuna. Yeah, that was plenty. Alright, well, this stage was way less interesting than I thought it was gonna be. I guess tomorrow is gonna be the fancy free quest. Okay, that... What did I need? Red? I think I need red, so I don't need to do this stage. Alright, what drops red? This one does. I don't think it drops a lot of red, though, off memory. This might... Now, I should just use Edmund, but I'm not gonna lie. I kind of want to see, just for the fun of it, can I farm this with sabers? The archer stage. Let's see here. Yeah, we could do... Let's try it. What do they drop, though? Oh, fuck. They don't give bonus red. Okay, well... I'll be somewhat meta about this. That'd have been really fun, though, but maybe later. Alright, what drops red? I think Berserkers drop red. I can make a Berserker setup work. Yeah, the event's gonna end and we still won't have the welfare yet. I'm surprised they waited this long. I feel like the hype is just dead now. I think they waited a little too long there. You know, I think my next 100 is gonna be Darius. That needs to happen. And then he'll be ready if they ever give him an animation update. Where's my Spartacus? Let's see, what does Archer give? I don't know why we would even make the sub badges, right? Like, it's kind of already complete, so might have to just make a new concept entirely. I'm not gonna lie, chat. I don't care about sub badges. I really don't. Like, I don't care about them on my channel. I don't care about them on other channels. Like, there's streams that I've been subbed to for like 5 years, and I don't even look at my sub badge. So yeah, that's part of why I don't put any effort into it, because I don't respect them. Like, it's just a thing. Like, whatever. I care about the actual stream or the chat or whatever. I don't give a fuck. But one of these days we'll get it sorted out, because it's what your air quote supposed to do or whatever. Wait, what else gives red? Whatever, I'll just throw a million berserkers at it. Kareem doesn't respect his subscribers, yeah. But yeah, it's like, what we got is already a complete concept, so I'd just be making up dumb shit just for the sake of it. Man, I'm not even like thinking right now. It's like, whatever. I'm not really in the mood for farming. Does my Spartacus have his passive? Yes, but it is not maxed out. Alright, Pawns and Mirage though. Wait, I need red things. Fuck it, I'll bring Pawns anyway. I think Mash gives everything. Nope, I think she just gives blue. Useless! Blue, yellow. Okay, there we go. Beowulf it is. I'm in the mood to play FGO. I am not in the mood to farm. Not at all. Eric's actually pretty good for a budget unit. He's been pretty instrumental in a lot of like random low star runs out there for hard bosses. Because he's got okay survivability, okay damage, and then the debuff's pretty good. I guess I just have him NP and I don't need any buffs. But after we catch up on this event, I'll probably just do things that aren't the event, because I don't want to farm. It's boring, so do something else. I'd like to play some of my old accounts, to be honest, but most of them need to farm, which is, you know, not what I want to do, so. Can Spartacus kill here? Probably not. I don't really give him a lot of buffs here. Yeah, no, not happening. Darius might clean that up though. Nope. Never mind, I lied. He wouldn't have done it if he didn't crit. Darius probably won't kill, but the Buster cards after will. Get the defense down and the Buster resist down. Yeah, 33k. But then the extra was even more. I think it was like 60k or something. Man, Dead Cells is such a good game. That's a little silly. There are now 4 of those things on the loading screen. So chat, I really thought the welfare would have been out by now, but I think the story's almost over, and we're on the 90 free quest, so the next one's 90 plus. So, like, maybe tomorrow? I don't even know, man. Wow, that's it. That's all we had to do today. Should farm off stream though to get some of my materials up there. Let's see, take these. Alright, let's go do something more fun. I'm bored out of my mind trying to farm over here. Good music though. There could be a part 2, we'll see. Alright, what shall we do? I might just jump on an ult account, to be honest. Let's see though. Yeah, it does feel really stretched, like so little happens each day. Okay, that's the Gozen one where she summons Hijikata. That's a pretty good boss fight. People always say it's Richard bullying, but it's more the other way around. Like, way more units fail than succeed there. Not even close. You know what? We could just hit Vlad really hard in the face. That's always a fun time. Well, let's use somebody here. We haven't soloed this in forever. It gets kind of easy to solo with archers, though. But you know what? Just to show it off, he doesn't even have command codes, but let's see if he can murder this. I suspect he can. I don't know, maybe Hijikata will kill him, we'll see. I can't remember if you need Atlas or not, but we'll go with it. Oh, this background gives me a headache. Oh, you get 8 bonus HP here. So NPs is what kills you. You know, I think I'm gonna do this. Annoying to have your taunt walls have evade, but it's a pretty nice opening hand. Just go right into our NP and start working towards our second NP immediately. Hey, MFJ. Bonk. Oh, look at the guard though. Not that we actually need it, but I wonder if we had 2 quick cards, if we would have broke there. Oh good, she has sure hit, so her evade does nothing. Except she... Oh my god, George gets plus 10k health. We need Qingong. Oh god, we need Qingong. Yeah, flat HP, doesn't care if you're level 10 or level 20, level 1. Doesn't make a difference. That's why you can beat Tiamat with a level 1. Did you like crit? No. Yeah, we need Qingong. Oh wait, she has her NP. I wasn't paying attention. I'm not. Excuse me, Chad. I'm not used to the boss having their NP when I still have both taunts alive. But yeah, it's Qingong time, and then we'll just have to let Qin die to the NP, I think. Actually, we lived anyway. That was still really bad. Also 3,000 health. Alright. Alright, everyone use Tristan. Where is he? There. Alright, K-Scope or Super Scope. Give George the better one. I can find it. I hate sorting through 30,000 craft essences. I don't know if Atlas is worth it, especially because she has sure hit, but I mean, she won't have it all the time, and I can always remove it on a key turn, because Tristan's good like that. Alright. It's still pretty good in P, but I want a Qingong. Let me think. I guess I just Qingong next turn. It kind of sucks, but this is too good of a hand to pass up. Like Ardar, pretty nice. Quick's better, but this is still really good. This in stage 3 is pretty cool looking. The whole harp bow thing is still silly, but that might have been the most pointless charm ever. Okay, definitely Qingonging here. Maybe she crits and kills him, but I kinda doubt it. It's gonna be up to her NP, I think. I'm a little sleepy, but I'm really bored, because, you know, FGO doesn't give you a lot to do. I actually slept okay last night. It was the night before. I didn't stream. Man, she almost got Qin there. Alright, let's see here. No point in removing that yet. Come on, attack Qin, there you go. Well, my bait was completely wasted. Would have been really nice if she didn't attack Tristan there, because I'd removed the sure hit, and then her evade would have blocked the NP. guess we just do that. This will give us quite a bit of NP back, so yeah, we should win. If we lose, though, it's gonna be because Hijikata one-shots us. This is a pretty funny surprise gimmick in this fight. Alright, I could do evade right now, and she doesn't have sure hit, but I think we'll save it. Makes me feel like, though, Atlas was not the right pick. See if we can break here. Not a good start. I think he's got it. Trying to remember if she gets guts or something. I know there is more than just Hijikata showing up. Oh, he gets to attack right away. Gets 2 actions per turn. Okay, he needs to die. Looks like he gains attack. Oh, she gives him attack up every turn. I think that's what this is. So he's gonna murder you sooner or later. Can I kill him now? Really wish I had my first skill, but I don't want to use Atlas now. I think I do Buster NP quick. That way I get the NP up. That's not gonna do 259 though. Oh, this sucks, but I think I have to do Atlas. Yeah, Atlas is so pointless. I should have brought default instead. Because with default, you just do the buff removal on her sure hit, and you do the evade from the Mystic Code, and then this turn you get the attack up from default. Ugh, I hate doing this just for one turn. Terrible. Do I still do the Buster? Nah, we'll do quick and hope we crit. This is winnable, but I'll probably need to use default. I might kill it. You definitely would have killed it if that had crit. We're really close now. Not like this! Yeah, I'm not dead. That's good. So if he had Buster crit us, though, we probably would have died. Alright, we're gonna do that. Do I really wanna... Let me think. Yeah, we're actually okay, because she dies next turn. So even though this is insane overkill, doing triple crit on an enemy with 1,000 health, yeah, we're good. I forgot her health was that low. She really should have like 250 or something on this final health bar. If 136 is so little, she kind of classy. Alright, that wasn't so bad. A rather large overkill on that one. So Flame is more for strength in Elden Ring. Flame lowers the strength scaling, but it still maintains a good chunk of strength scaling, and then it just adds flat fire damage. Where Flame Art is for like Faith. So if you're like a Faith build, you go Flame Art, because then you get a lot of damage from your Faith. And then just straight Flame is basically a side option for strength, where your weapons, like, the strength scaling does go down, but then it's still solid, and then you do get a really good chunk of fire damage. So you kind of have to play around with it. If you're on a strength character, you should actually look, depending on your weapon. Some of them are actually stronger as fire than they are as just heavy, but most of them are still better as heavy, but it's a good option if you just want, like, fire damage for a boss or something. But I found a few weapons for strength that are actually stronger as fire than they are as heavy. Especially if you're one-handing them. Like if I've got a strength character that I was playing yesterday, and they're like a level 115, and I'm using an iron cleaver in my main hand and an S-Stalk in my offhand, and the iron cleaver is actually better as fire than it is as heavy because I'm one-handing it. Yeah, Steam Decks take forever. I'm pretty sure. Arjuna, if you play Elden Ring, you're gonna have to share your experience. I'll be very interested to see like what you go with and such. I mean, a lot of the places that you'll be invading can't rain anyway, and it's not like a lot of times you actually are wet, air quotes, in Elden Ring. But you can get, there is like water effects in Elden Ring and stuff that affect lightning and fire, but they're very rare. Alright, this one's pretty hard. Hey, Zarek! Well, thank you for the 33 months. Took me a second to register that, but thank you, man. Long time, dude. Alright, let's not counterclass. Go neutral. This is a pretty fucking hard one to do. That Liz. What to try? Might need to give them command codes for this. Let's try Percival. That's gonna be really hard because he's AoE. And Ethan Allen, thank you for the 15 months. How goes the nonsense? Not too bad. It's kind of slow though, just because something's going on in FGO, which is kind of saddening. I like those trial quest things that we got. What do you call them? The advanced quests. It just sucks that once you beat them, you can't use supports for them. That'd be a really fun thing to use chat's units on. Yeah, a lot of the game is actually written in English. Like all these menus have the subtext in English. One of the many reasons it's not hard to play the Japanese version as an English player. It's not a big deal at all. Alright, Percival. Definitely gonna want heal boost, gonna want defense removal, maybe even attack removal just because... I always feel bad bringing this though in this fight because it makes the fight so much easier, but it's almost impossible at neutral without it. Unless you're like Ku or something really, really strong like that. One of the really big boy solo units. I guess heal boost and no Merlin. Although we could put Merlin on like Quick or Buster. Let me think. That's pretty good. Let's put heal on Buster. Because off memory, Cleo can kill you really quick. So maybe crit down is better. That's what ends you, is if she crits you. Yeah, you know what? I would rather have crit down than the heal. Alright, this is pretty tough. I expect though some of the advanced quests that will get added later will be hard enough that you can do teams and have it be pretty interesting. Because then you can do stuff like do a budget setup for Robin, but then do a budget setup for William Tell. That kind of stuff is actually really fun in my opinion. I really like that with the Lobo fight. That's actually really fun. So if we get some advanced quests, because Lobo is awesome for testing like that, but Lobo is obviously a very specific kind of fight. You know, he's a single target boss and this, that, and the other. Where if you have a bunch of different advanced quests to pick from, you can try units out in a lot of different scenarios. I think that'll be nice. Alright, let's see. They still never said what the alien god is. It's all kind of silly at this point, in my opinion. It's been hyping it up for so long. It's like the boogeyman forever. It's like, okay, whatever. Alright, we have Qingong. We'll do that. I guess it's just Art Chain? Yeah, that's fine. I don't even know what that is, GP. I mean, the alien god is probably going to look different later. Like, the whole story is them trying to find a new body, so... Okay. Of course, she landed both of the buffs. What do I do here? I might not do my first skill just so I can do the battery next turn, because I kind of need to do the art part first. I mean, do I though? Do I even need to NP here technically because I have full health? And why did I do my second skill? Let me think. What's the right play? So NPing doesn't really do a lot. I could just NP and art, even though it'll do even less, but if I loop, that's fine. Yeah, that sucks, doing my NP when she's got the 40% defense up, but I think I can go around the wheel. Yeah, if they have the alien god hijack Lord, I'm gonna be so pissed off. That is just the stupidest thing. Especially with Ord being like this known thing in the Natsuverse for so long. Wow, we didn't lose. That's really surprising. And Marcellus, thank you for the 21 month, or gifted sub, excuse me, the gifted sub, the 21 gifted subs, okay. Jesus. Thank you, dude. Damn it, man. I really thought I was gonna loop there, especially with Cleo having a decent hit count. What do? Well, we do crit down. Just make stars. I guess you get less NP gain from attacking assassins, that's the thing. That's probably what messed us up. Okay, time to get a lot of health back. He's really making this annoying. We're getting wrecked. We're gonna have to try this again. Some of that was just horrible luck though, but yeah, we need to probably use our first skill sooner. And just forget the battery aspect of it. Yeah, if Cleo had her buff, it'd be really annoying. You could bring Atlas though and clear it one time. But she NPs really quickly, so. Shows how nasty of a boss she is, though. Like, we've soloed some pretty powerful stages and even challenge quests with Percival. But Cleo taking us out. It's not over yet, though. We'll give another go. We have a better opening. Might work out. It's definitely gonna get us though, is the second NP. Or even third NP, like, we just can't keep up forever. He's also gonna crit sooner or later. I don't think Ort is actually really on the same side as the other Ultimate ones. I kind of hinted at that a lot. Also, I think Samsung Dex just yeeted... What the hell? Is my connection bad to my monitor or something? It acted like the HDMI was cut out for a second. That's weird. Huh, well, it's fine now. Okay, I might need a heal boost then NP, so I get back to like full health. Then I won't have Pierce and Vulnerability up. I don't think I have a choice. It is nice having double heal on this thing. But anyway, yeah, I don't think Ort is really on the same page as the other Ultimate ones, and that's kind of why in the character material book, you know, he's listed as Ultimate One question mark, and he showed up to Earth way before everyone else, and all that kind of stuff. And he's very fishy with Ort. I'm pretty sure Ort is actually the Ultimate One of the Ort Cloud, and not Type Mercury. And it probably killed Type Mercury or something like that. Now, that was so long ago, though, they may, you know, change how it works. I think we're dead. Damn it. If I could just live this turn, I could then evade the, NP next turn. If I evade now... Maybe I do need to bring a heal command code then. Yeah, I have to somehow miraculously live this turn. Fuck. She even crit us too. Alright, let me try that again. Make my command codes a little bit. I think it's very unlikely that OORT isn't ORT. It seems outrageously unlikely, but you never know. Maybe they're... But the thing is, even if OORT isn't ORT, I still don't think ORT is Type Mercury. Like, it's weird to me so many people think that he is, because if you actually look at notes and notes character material and everything, they do nothing but imply that he's not actually Type Mercury. Right? That's like all they do. There's literally nothing about Ort that should make you think he actually is Type Mercury, right? Other than the fact that he's referred to as Type Mercury, you know, but everything puts it in doubt. Like, everything puts it in doubt. You know, it's every other Ultimate One is just listed as an Ultimate One, where he's listed as Type Mercury question mark. Then it specifically says that he might not actually be the strongest thing for Mercury. He said, you know, the Crimson Moon was going to be like the second to last boss of notes, essentially, and then Ort has vampiric abilities which are tied to the moon, right? Shit like that. And it just, there's a whole lot that is funky there. Now, that's literally like 20-year-old lore at this point, so, you know, they could change any of that stuff for FGO, obviously, but I'd love it if they would just pick it up where they left it, though, and expanded on some of that stuff after all this time. I think that'd be super cool. Don't start with that lolly nonsense. So as far as I know, it's both, Ziggy. Like, we don't actually know what Ort's deal is. Like, a lot of people in the stories kind of just make shit up, right? Like in the Fate universe, right? Like, the vampires refer to it as a dead ancestor, but they have actually no reason to know if it is or isn't. The reason they think that is because it has vampiric abilities. But, you know, they do all, it's from outer space, so, you know, it's all kind of silly. bring a normal taunt. Let's do this old school here. I wish there was a way to have a level... Oh, excuse me. I can bring George and a better one. Anyway, I wish there was a way to have a level 1 limit broken battle of Kimlan, but unfortunately that is not possible. Maybe I don't want starting in P, maybe I want long term. Problem is, I don't have a good long-term art CE. I have this, which is actually really good, but it's only level 38. That's such a... I mean, we're losing 1,000 attack and then 15%. So that makes up for the majority of the extra art up. Now, this obviously still gives us the extra NP gain, which is good. But, yeah, this needs to be like level 60, I think, for it to be worth it. I'm gonna try it, though, and see if that gain rate makes a difference. I mean, the Ultimate 1 stuff is not just in notes, though. It's in Tsukihime a little bit, not a lot, but a little bit, and it's in Fate Strange Fake, etc., etc. It's not like no one's ever, like most people have at least heard of, you know, type nonsense, even if they haven't read notes. If they're not a Superverse fan, and if they're not, then it's no different than any other thing, right? Like, if you, how do I explain this? If you read Tsukihime and you've never read anything, you know, surrounding it, you're obviously not going to know a lot about like the vampire shit and whatnot, but then you just see it in the story, right? So you know, it's not like you need to know this stuff if it's just introduced in a story. Like it's not that deep of a cut. I mean, they say in Lost Belt 5 that it's the ultimate one of the Orc Cloud. And then it's yet to be we don't even know if it is then ORT from notes or not, but it probably is because ORT from notes and from Fate Strange Fake, etc., is said to be in South America. And then the ultimate one of the Orc Cloud is South America, so it seems fairly reasonable. Not the best opening we got going on here, though. I was hoping with my first skill I'd be able to get my EMP. We're extremely close to pulling it off. But not quite. Let's see then. We'll get pretty foobarred here, but I can heal a lot next turn. Also, nice crit, cat. Wow, she almost one-shot us right there. I guess I throw this out right now. I hope Lost Belt 7's good because I did not like Lost Belt 6. And, yeah, they need to wrap this fucking story up for God's sake, so. Alright, be merciful, Cleo. Give us some high hit count stuff here. Come on. Yeah, here we go. Okay, we can break here. What's the play? I guess just art, and then next turn we heal. Main story does normally add more serious characters, so I normally am more interested in that than event stuff. But we'll see. I hope they add a new 3-star with Lost Belt 7. Yeah, we get the overkill bonus this turn, so that should offset the whole assassin thing. I tell you though, it's no joke. You can really see the difference when you hit an assassin on your NP game versus hitting a saber or whatever. Cleo plays. Okay. Time to do this. Kinda need to do our... Let's see, I could do the art card first and we heal for a crap load, but then we whip a lot. I could do the quick attack, so we heal boost that. 1,500. Yeah, living this turn is pretty important. Even if a new 3-star was limited, I'd still prefer that over none at all. Why are we talking about FromSoft? What? Okay. Cleo, you're really big on this normal card damage thing. This is tough for Percival, man. That's no joke. Oh yeah, Nasu's really big into FromSoft games. He's it's not new with Elden Ring. Like he's like super hypes all of them. Like he's made all kinds of stupid FromSoft references in the past. I mean, FromSoft games, at least the Dark Souls-esque ones, are intentionally very Western styled. Like they did that on purpose. Like that their inspiration was that, and they've said that specifically. Now they've made other games that, you know, not so much, like, you know, Ninja Blade, but we don't talk about Ninja Blade. You know, Armored Core, you know, Mecha is not exactly a popular thing in the West. Yeah, they on a very fundamental level, the Demon Souls, Dark Souls, Elden Ring, they're all very Western. Ninja Blade's an old FromSoft game, and it's bad. It's trying to be like, you know, Ninja Gaiden or something. You know, it's more like straightforward action game, and it's just not good. Okay, Percival down. Let's we'll stick with the whole AoE neutral thing here. I mean, there's literally nothing about cheating, about using in-game mechanics. They just obviously make little things very trivial. But your cheating would be opening cheat engine. Oh, we could try Burgess. She should do well here because buff removal I think will be good. And she just has so much like normal, like soft survival. Scatty. Actually, that'd be easy because she's counterclassing. Counterclassing makes things so much easier. Like it's such a. I don't even have her Toria. Oh wait, do I? I don't even know. I know I have a Toria on my ult, but I don't think I have her on my. Yeah, I don't have her. I have a lot of the default 5-stars though because I've been playing the game for so long. But do not have her. Yeah, Artoria would get destroyed. She would get absolutely obliterated. Like, Percival is if they're both at neutral, right? If you're fighting a Lancer, clearly Artoria is going to be better. And if you're fighting an Archer, Percival's going to be better. But if you're fighting an assassin or rider or, you know, whatever at neutral, Percival is so much better at soloing than Artoria is, even though he's a 4-star. Like, it's not even close. Yeah, I saw that birthday stuff. Alright, does Burgist even need to bring buff removal because of her skill? Like, maybe we don't. Maybe we do Pierce and Vulnerability so we're not wasting our time on that one turn. Now, I could obviously give her Yang CE, and I think Percival could win with Yang CE, but that's just too much trivial. Too trivial. It trivializes the fight too much. There we go. Okay, that's good. Okay, she's gonna want crit down, I think. They need to give Artoria her Fate Zero costume, by the way. That'd be cool. They need to do a lot of things, though. Alright, I guess just crit down on Buster. Fuck it. Oh, right, we can remove the invulnerability because Burgist is crazy like that. Do I give her a Pierce Invulnerability for that one turn? For that one, because the Pierce Invulnerability will let her hit it with the first card, and then that card will remove the invulnerability, and then the next cards will hit. Is it worth it just for that one hit? It's one extra normal attack sneaking in. I don't know about that. I like heal boost. Yes. Let's see. What are the other options, though? You want stuff to deal with just instantly dying. So heal is good. I do like the crit down, but we already got that. I could just put heal on quick, though. Do Star Bomb. I don't hate Star Bomb, actually. Because critting an extra time could make up for that one hit. Yeah, we'll just suck up that one hit. That's not too bad. The only bad thing is if that's the turn that we actually get crit chances, then I'll regret what I'm doing, but okay. If those 4 stars per turn just result in like 1 or 2 crits throughout the whole run, it's worth it. Let's see. She probably wants starting NP though. That seems good. Atlas, yeah, we want uptime on our second skill. It's really important. Her second skill is so crazy. She actually could be good with the Canis CD. The actual Canis one, not the Canith one. That was so silly though, that after Canis got added, they actually added a Canis CD. Like, it did not take very long. Meanwhile, Medea is just like sitting over there. Took her like 5 years to get a proper one. 5.5 or something. I think Izo has already gotten a bunch of CEs as well. Izo is so popular, dude. It's crazy. He's got 2 costumes. Like, he's a 3-star and he has 2 costumes. Like, what the hell, man? Well, BBB time. It is pretty cool, though. Yeah, I don't think Izo. Good. I mean, Merlin is quite popular. He's not as popular as, like, some of the other guys out there in terms of character, right? He's not as popular as Gilgamesh or Ku or something like that, but he's still very popular. People like their shitters. I don't think I do my second skill. She doesn't even have buffs for me to remove. I think I do my first. Do I do quick art because The thing is, I could crit with that 50%, and that's a big deal. It's just, we got the Merlin thing off cooldown, so focusing on NP gain is pretty... Yeah, I'm gonna focus on NP gain. We'll just pretend that 50% wouldn't crit. Yeah, Merlin's pretty popular. He's just, you know, outshined by some other characters. Tell you who's not popular, Eric Bloodaxe. Right, that's a really unpopular one. I guess I do this now. Want to break here. Do it, no problem. Actually, we might need a crit. Nah, we're good. Okay, we're cutting a little bit closer than I was thinking. I was expecting that last button. Fuck! Oh, I thought the 3 of a kind bonus would have done it. That is so dumb because, you know, we had like 20, 30, 50, right? So we had like a rigged coin toss in our favor, and we didn't clear with anything. Well, shit. I see people sometimes saying Sanson is like the forgotten servant. He's not. Like, actually, Sanson is pretty liked for a random bronze. Right, like, obviously he's not as popular as Nero or Jalter or Gilgamesh. He's nothing like that. But out of a lot of the bronzes, Sanson is actually decently popular. He's always had a bit of a following. And that's actually why he's used to... He's in events a lot. He's in the main story a lot. You know, he's in the Solomon movie in a more prevalent way than a lot of characters. Like, he's... Sanson is like their token bronze, right? When they want to show off maybe a kind of lesser known bronze, it's normally Sanson, right? Because he actually is kind of like... where like Bloodaxe, just nobody gives a shit. I think I NP for the health. This is a really crappy turn though. If we had broken, it would have been amazing, but... Now, if they could give Sanson an animation update and an actual third skill, that would be awesome. So we wasted a lot of value because that failure to break, that really hurt us quite a bit there. And now it made us waste our NP and everything. Alright, we do this. I think I need to give her a gut CE. There's just no going fast enough here. Also, the lack of crit, that's just so unsatisfying. Like all these 50s and 60s flying out and ain't none of them critting. God damn, that was unsatisfying as fuck. Yeah, we're gonna need a CE. Like, I can heal back so much health here, but it does not matter. Okay, let's bust out a guts, see how that does for us. And hopefully we break that bar a little bit smoother. She's close, like she's really close. Honestly, if we hadn't whiffed on that one turn, we actually might have won. So it might be possible for her to win without guts, but I think it'd be shaky. God, I cannot... I bring this up a lot, but it's so weird. I do not understand why she's got that weird spider thing on her leg. I don't I don't get it. Because there's nothing about Cleopatra's character that is like a spider thing. Like, what the fuck? It's like the artist was just like, yeah, let's just throw a spider web on it, cause fuck it. Like, it's so fucking random. And her design's a little, how do I put this? More modern than one might expect. Yeah, I wish they'd use Cleopatra in a more serious way, because she's one of the most famous people in history, and she barely gets used for anything, and she was just in a joke event. It's like, what the hell? Even her third stage is pretty modern. Alright. Okay, so I think I almost want to save my third skill because I know when I cast it, I'm going to cast a vulnerability the turn right after. But we'll kind of, it'll depend on where I gain is at, I guess. Let's see. Well, the reason she's always tied to Caesar is because almost most that has, how do I put this? Most of what she does in history that's noteworthy has to do with Rome and the connection to Rome and all that kind of stuff. And like, but she's not just famous for that. I mean, like, she's known as, you know, the like last pharaoh and all these other things. It's just that's a very relevant thing that happened in her life, right? Like, that's a very significant thing. It's like being like. All people think about when you talk about Romeo is his connection to Juliet. It's like, yeah, no kidding. I almost want to do my third skill now, but I'm not sure I'm going to get my NP. I can do Art Buster quick. Then George gives us 20. I'm at 85 essentially right now. I don't know if that's worth it. How much do I want to NP the second George is dead? I mean, it's nice, but we're completely whiffing the other effects, and we're already whiffing it a chunk. I think I do it. That's a tough call, but such whiffing that much value, but I think getting the NP better. Sucks too because she almost got the NP without it. Now last time we failed to break because of damage, so I'm not gonna quick art here. I'm gonna bust her. Punch! I mean, it's a minority of people that get mad when, like, you know, things are shipped like, you know, Cleo and Caesar or Brunhilde and Sigurd, but they're just very vocal. I actually think this goes beyond FGO. I think the majority of people that read books, watch TV shows, anime especially, if we're going to stick to like the weeb community, most people that watch anime, play, you know, weeb games and stuff, most of them are mentally stable enough that they do not care if waifu like husbando, right? Like, overwhelmingly, I don't think people actually care about that. There's just like 5% of people that do, that are out of their minds and are really vocal about it, that like paint the whole community that way. Like, I don't think very many people actually care. Okay, definitely gotta cast this now. Boss got no buffs, but I need to get my health back. Do this, and then we do this. Wait, why didn't I cast this like forever ago? Because the boss doesn't debuff, and like the burn is just, you know, it adds up. Okay, can we get lucky here and somehow crit? Please? Oh, there we go. I don't know why we couldn't get that last time. Sadly, it's still not enough. I guess it's because we didn't do enough damage when George was alive. Yikes. Well, that happens a lot. It's like, I've seen this with a lot of like fandoms or communities or hobbyists or whatever, where not that large of the user base will act a certain way and people paint the whole community that way. It's silly, right? Like most people that watch Rick and Morty are not the, you have to be, 3,000 IQ kind of people to enjoy the show, right? That's like 5 people, right? It's just, people are really bad about that, and also companies are bad about it. Companies have this real, and I've seen people that work in these industries talk about this. A lot of these companies actually think Twitter is a good sample size of what like the average consumer wants or acts like, which it's not, but some of these companies actually think that. When you see like hundreds of people on Twitter all saying the same thing, they're like, oh wow, if I'm just saying this over and over and over and they just keep saying the same thing over and over, that must be what everyone wants. But it's not, because most people don't even use Twitter. Like most people don't even use Twitter, let alone actively. Like most people that do have a Twitter account don't even use it in any like significant way. Okay, so 13k on the boss. This shit sucks. I don't know if I NP here or not. It's so wasteful, but I do need the health. I think I wait. You just do the heal boost. Let's do heal boost, crit down, and baby heal. Alright, we are almost dead, and we got crit anyway. Going worse than last time, and now I have to attack before my NP. He will do that. Man, what went wrong here? Okay, and we got our third skill. Okay, we have 11k. I really need guts not to go off until the NP. Cleo! God! Why are you... When did she become a gorilla? Right? When did this happen? Over here doing push-ups every day and just fucking melting our face off. There were so many buster attacks and fucking crits. That went so, even though like I think we had a better setup, that went so much worse than last time. Dude, Cleo is just not having it. This is what happens when you don't bring Yang CE, man. She just murders you. I wonder how Shako Jana does here. We're using AoE people, right, at neutral, and she's got a top dog there. Okay, decent opening hand, good. We can probably save our third skill this time. Yeah, if Beastly pops in, we'll give it a go. Alright, let's just Arc Chain. I'd like to do the Buster because we need damage, but let's just get our NP. Doing good damage in those first 2 turns, though, is potentially what's going to make or break that turn where we almost break but don't. I could also cast our second skill now to start doing more damage. But I'd whiff the healing. But maybe it's okay I whiff. Yep, fuck it. Yeah, we need to hit a bitch. Besides, she's got all these buffs. I guess we do that. Yeah, Manly would be fine here. If he lost to anything, it'd be the NP though. If he goes slow. You can survive normal card damage better than most, but hard survival's the problem. But I think he could probably do it. But he's not AoE, he's support, so. Supports actually normally solo very well, they're just boring. Crit spread did not really go the way I wanted there. Maybe I just need more damage. Maybe I should just put on like the Gilgamesh command code and stuff like that and just try to... Yeah, even though we cast our second skill sooner there, we've actually done less damage than ever. Well, we don't have the choice of using our NP, even if we wanted to. So definitely crit down. And I guess stars. Surely she can do 31k here. Oh, now you crit. Okay, 24 stars. Okay, Cleo, put the gun down. She's not listening. Oh, God. Best I can do for staying alive. Wonder how Mordred does here. You can get away with being more bursty. Because Mordred is not good in the long run, like, no question. Okay, well she didn't crit that time. Alright, if Guts doesn't go off this turn, I think we're good. But we still gotta go pretty quick. Is this a turn to do quick art? If there ever is a time, it would be now. Maybe just art. Because the crit down's good anyway. It's all BBB here though. Pretty tanky now. So I have to win next turn. I don't know about that. We'll lose our damage up too. So if I still had one turn of our second skill, I think we would be alright, because then we'd like get a bunch of health back here and we might live another turn. But we're definitely gonna die this turn, so it's now or never. I guess none of these do any more damage than each other, so... 100k. Please no low roll. Damn. Close. Very close. It's definitely possible. Like, she can win, but it's not easy. Different command codes might be the way to go. Ultimately, just more damage, and just hope you don't get crit at a bad time. So don't bring the crit down. Oof. It is beatable though. All right, what's another AoE unit I want to give a go here? It's gonna actually be at neutral. No, like half neutral nonsense. Whoops. Whoops. Canis isn't really AoE. So I was really afraid that I just said it there, but I didn't. I did not say it. I can say Canis, that's fine. But anyway, yeah, she's only like AoE air quotes, right? Yeah, Tesla, that's an interesting one. Yeah, let's go with Tesla. Yeah, I think Canis would. She'd still have to work, to be honest, if you don't bring Yang-Ce. But she would win, unless you just had a really bad run. Like, she probably doesn't have a 95% win rate. It's probably more like 80% or something like that, but maybe 85. But you'd have to have a pretty bad run to fail. I don't think Tesla will do so good because Cleopatra was a real person, so he doesn't do his bonus damage. Let me check on that. Every once in a while, they give people Sky that was a real person, but I suspect she is going to be man. Because man is for like, yeah, she's man. Because man is for like, you know, actual humans that lived in real life. Which she did. So, and that's the thing, Tesla counters like fantasy and divinity, right? So, which is earth and sky. So, anything that wasn't real, he does really good damage to. But if they are real, then it's nothing special. Okay. Let me think. He probably needs the attack removal 1. We'll do the art one, because you can do defense while you're at it. You might need to do defense removal, though, on a Buster card, like the Aya one. I mean, we don't have to, but I think it's worth. The problem is we are gonna die so quickly. I could go heal boost on art. I'll try this, but if it fails, I'll try something different. Like, it might be a lost cause trying to work in survivability. That might just be totally... Like, the amount of health we get back just might not be nearly enough to make a turn of a difference, so... And Cleo hits hard. Though he does have a defense buff. Okay. Decent. So every unit we've used would win if they used the Yang-Ce, but that's why it's boring. You don't see the difference between the units that way. Man, I need to get his passives up. I need to get coins and shit. Alright, if they do a free 5-star, I might pick Tesla again for NP4. We'll see. 戦いです。スパイラルスタート。マットラップ。守りません。Could just NP right now with an art. Nah, if you stunned her, that would actually be really annoying. いいでしょう。よろしく。ライトニング。そこです。Wait. Okay, now we probably NP though. Even though I don't have my first skill. It's gonna make the next turn super awkward if I NP here. But I can NP quick art and I have my Merlin. And then I can 50% charge. What if I do my first skill and then we just like skip a turn? Because I want the first skill for the gain, but it means I'll probably stun. And it's not a particularly good time to stun because George is still alive. Let's just not use the first skill then. But it lowers our MP gain quite a bit. And if we stun anyway, fuck it, you know, just skip over a turn, you know, whatever. God, this MP is fucking awesome. Okay, that's a pretty low value stun, all things considered, but it doesn't hurt us. Not a negative. Do I battery right now? If I don't battery, we could art chain. We're at 46, and you get up to like, you know, 58 or something, and George dies, so 78, somewhere in there. Wouldn't be enough, so yeah, I guess we do it. Wait a minute, though. He has Pearson vulnerability, which is pretty nice. It lasts 3 turns. Can I break within 3 turns? Maybe. Fuck it, we're doing it. Do I even need... I don't think I need to do an art chain now, so we'll do... that. How I wish that it crit just for the damage. Okay. Oh, she whiffed. About time we got one of those. Alright, let's see. I think we're gonna bet on us stunning, because it's 80%. Right? Who wouldn't land in... Does she have magic resist? She does not. Okay, so... You know what is bullshit? It's so bullshit. She has the divinity stat, but we still don't get our anti-divinity shtick, and it's because she was a real person, right? So she gets a pass, right? Like what Tesla specifically counters is like fantasy and delusion, you know, things outside of reality. Now, she wasn't really a god, but she gets divinity anyway. But I guess Tesla gives her a pass because she was actually alive, so... Yeah, okay. Let's not have a Hans moment. I might BB here, even though I've got the MP gain. The art is nice, but I really want to break. Okay, that's stunned. Hey, Dr. Deus, thank you for the 11 months, man. Long time, dude. Basically a year right there. And 2,000 health? Oh, God. But my chat, I did all of that because we'd have Pearson vulnerability for the turn that she gives herself invulnerability. Oh my god. 2,000 fucking health, dude. So because of that... Okay, chat, this is hard to explain. But I'm gonna overkill this turn a lot, obviously. And that means we didn't actually need these 2 buffs. Most likely, because we didn't break, and now we're gonna... All the damage they gave us is gonna go into overkill. And we didn't need the defense either, because she was stunned. So, I should not have casted our second skill, but I don't think anyone could have predicted that. But yeah, we just whiffed our value so hard on our second skill because of that. So any chance of winning definitely is tied to you breaking on that turn. Like, I for sure, we would need to break on that turn. Yeah, that heal for 3k saves her, it's true. Yes! We have our NG! But our Pearson vulnerability just wore off, and she has invulnerability. Oh my god. Oh, that's just awful. Worst timeline. 2,000 health. We're getting blocked by 2,000 health right now. Why does my Samsung Dex connection keep failing? Like for like 5 seconds it goes down. I gotta figure this out. It has not done that until today. So something must be hooked up wrong or something that's causing that. Okay. I have no idea what to do this turn. I kind of wanted just to NP, even though it's wasted, because my skill comes back. And if I stun, it's good. Fuck it. Fuck it! I'm just doing it for the stun. What a terrible turn, dude. This only happened because of that 2,000 thing. Oh no. If this stuns, it is actually worth doing though. Like, absolutely. So we gotta play to the unlikely. Yeah, I didn't think so. Such horror. Cleo, we need the high hit count stuff. There you go. Okay, not the critting though. Hey, look, guys. We have Pierce Invulnerability again. We've had Pierce Invulnerability for 6 turns, but on the 1 turn gap. Right, there was only 1 turn gap, right? We had 3 turns, 1 turn gap, 3 turns. Amazing uptime on Pierce Vulnerability there. But that 1 turn where we had downtime was the 1 turn that she had invulnerability. Like, fuck me. What do I do here? I think I art. And then we bust her next turn. I don't know, maybe I should have done Art Buster to get the heal there. Okay, can we at least land the stun? Because you have your first skill, so it's 80% now. Okay, there we go. Nothing, no bad luck here. Nice crit. Nice crit! Yeah, it's not like we're being pushed on value or anything, Tesla. It's not like a whole lot's gone wrong, and we could use some, good news. What's the play? I want to do the heal boost, so I'll do... But I wanted my NP again, actually. You know what? Fuck it. We don't even need the heal. Okay, we get our NP here. And we actually stun, we'd have a chance. Don't. Wait a minute. Chat. We don't want to stun here. If we stun here, it's really bad. We need to do... The problem is, if I don't NP now, we lose our buffs. But what I need to do is... I need to have Guts go off, and then we need to NP. It just sucks that we're going to waste that buff, but we kind of just gotta deal with it. We need to save the heal for when we do NP so I don't kill myself. Although actually we're not a 1 health gut, so I actually might have been fine. Chat, I'm very confident that we would have won if we had just broken that fucking health bar earlier. Right? Like, I think we're gonna fail here, but we're gonna be very close to winning. And that whatever is left, I think we would easily have made up for with that giant fucking lost turn. If we stun here, though, I think we win. But we don't have our stun chance up, so it's not particularly likely. But if we do stun here, I think we're gonna win. But if we do not, we are definitely going to lose. Yeah, we're literally losing because of that 2,000 health though. So very close to victory, and then we have an out. We have an RNG out here, which we did not get. Okay, well, yeah, the 2 stuns that we tried without our stun chance up, neither of which worked. We might have still lost if we had stun. It'd been close. We might have still lost though. But yeah, you need to break if you break on that one. Oh shit! Unfortunately, she is probably still out of her range because she has defense up and be healed, so I don't think we can do it still. We're close. Yeah, we definitely would have won if we need like all three of those would have to like be crits or something. Yeah, if all three of those crit, actually, we would have won there. That's like the only way. So we had a lot of bullshit chances at the end with RNG, but yeah, it's very beatable. It's actually probably more beatable for Tesla than it is for Burgess. You just have to always stun when you have the stun chance up. You don't actually need to ever stun though with the other ones. The lower chance stuns don't ever need to stun. You just need to break on that turn. So like, that's all you need, and then we would have had it. So it's probably 50-50. I suspect his win rate is probably 50-50 there, which is not bad because I think Burgess is probably more like 40 or 30, and then Percival's like 20. Although Percival, we'd have to mess around with some different craft distances and whatnot. He never really got like his best run. We could try Mordred, but after seeing Tesla there, I'm very confident Mordred is going to have a bad time. Although we could use Max's Mordred, which is kind of cheating in comparison to all the other units that we've used today, but I don't care. We'll do it anyway. All right, so we have a defense removal. We have an attack removal. These are probably good enough, actually, to just go with this. All right, let's see what the tin can do here. I think I need Leonidas. Yeah, I love the maximum Mordred pun. It's great. Not funny how that worked out. What does she want? Let me think. Definitely gonna be short-term stuff. The problem is the awkwardness with the first health bar. If it was one big health bar, I would do Anniversary Blonde. But maybe we need to do default and just... Yeah, I'm gonna try default. I think we need the healing. All right. Look at that 20,000 health, though. Almost 21,000. We could NP right now, but I don't think that's a good idea. We'd remove the dot, and then we could start building towards the next NP, and then the taunts dying would count towards the next NP. But I think we need the 50% defense up to actually apply on a turn that makes sense. What if I did my second skill now? Would it come back? Could we? Yeah, it might. You know what? This is crazy. We're potentially losing so much value because I'm not using my first skill with my second skill. But if this results in a crit and we get that skill back at like the final turn, I think it's worth it. Nice crit, champ! Oh shit! Yeah. No inheriting the crown for you. Not today. Didn't get our NP there either. Fuck. Well, that wasn't worth it at all. If we'd gotten our NP, it would have been worth it. Potentially, but... Because what I was gonna do was NP, and then Leonidas dies, gives us battery, and then first turn we get to be attacked, we use our battery. And then she has her overcharge, so she'd probably NP again, right? But now we have this. Now I don't want to do the third skill because we have our NP, so it's all very awkward right now. I don't even know if we want to do that Buster up. Let's see what happens if I do Art. There was some user error here. Like that second skill is probably not. Like it could have been good, right? But statistically, it probably wasn't worth. Can we get a crit though? Oh my god! And we're really pushing it on NP gain here, so. Now Cleo, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking you should bust your crit. Now, okay, we died. No. So, I can third skill. The problem is... Okay, no, we don't third skill. Because there's no point in NPing right now. We make stars then. Yeah, we make stars. God, I fucked up. I fucked up that second skill. We need it like right now. It does come back soon though. Yeah, Pierce would have been really good there. But that's always the case with this fight. Okay. Dare I not... Wait a minute. Chat, what if I don't third skill, and then we just don't die? And then we crit with that art card, right? And then we loop. And then we second skill attack out. I gotta try. I gotta fucking try. God, this dot, though, is melting us. Like, we've taken so much damage to the stupid dot. Just don't kill us. Just don't kill us, and we need to crit. We need to art crit, so we need to loop. This is not how you normally play Mordred, by the way. Like, absolutely not. Come on, come on, there you go. Will it be enough? That's not a good start. Shit. I blame Cleo for this. Well, we can probably face tank another turn, though, because we got the 50% now. Now this is going to be one turn away from coming back. Damage or stars? Maybe a bit of both. I don't know what's gonna make more stars. Probably this. That's probably our best star combo. Cleo, don't cast defense up. You can cast attack up, but not defense up. Okay, she actually listened. How about that, chat? Woo! So we would have died there if it wasn't for the buster, or for the defense up. So, because of that invulnerability turn, pretty sure I didn't need to cast this skill earlier. And, I could have, like, done Buster on that 1 NP turn, and then I could have it right now. Oh, but you gotta love that Buster Star Absorb, funneling the stars. I think she's got this. I think she's got this, which is pretty impressive, actually. She is 120, obviously, but she's also significantly worse at soloing. So, that's nice, actually. I'll take it. Yes, I think it's enough. I'm ready to beat the app in case it is. We might not have the Buster up, but we got the crit up, and we got the Buster chain bonus, all that, 3 of a kind bonus. Oh, baby, look at that. 82k with no Buster up. Don't even need the extra attack, not even necessary. Oh god, it doesn't close it that way. It's so hard to get it to let you hit the X. There we go. Boy, it's so much easier when I had a keyboard plugged in, because you could just Alt F4 it. A bit more complicated now. That was our first W today, by the way. The fuck? That was rough. Dude, Cleo is a nightmare if you're at neutral, especially with AoE. If you want to test out an AoE unit, that stage definitely does the job. I like it though because it does reward. It's a unique stage in that it rewards so many things. Obviously, if you have outrageous damage, that'll allow you to do it. Outrageous survivability is good, but utility's good because crit down's good, buff block's good, pierce vulnerability's good, buff removal's good, right? There's a lot of stuff that's like very impactful in that fight. So a lot of units can kind of test their might, if you will, in that stage. And even some single target units are good there. Well, a Buki is a fucking a berserker, so I think most berserkers and casters should do it. Yeah, Canis beat this a long time ago. We've already beat it with Canis before. We can show it though. Oh, right. I'm thinking Ibaraki. Look, they're weebs. They're all the same class, right? It's all weeb stuff. They're not even Saber or Berserker. It's just Weeber, right? Because you gotta add ER to everything in this fucking game. Let's see. They must have been so happy with like Foreigner, you know, ending with ER, right? Like fucking crap, dude. Ibaraki, Ibuki, it's all the same. Okay, we'll use my Canis because 120 is, I think, unnecessary for this. All right, no Yangtze, and so she might struggle a little bit here though with the lack of Pearson vulnerability. Let's see. I'm thinking about giving her the attack defense removal on Art, even though you don't normally do that on Canis. Okay, well, easy pick on the Aya. See, chat, you know, it's kind of implied that you need the tattoos to use Aya, because it seems like you can't just pick up Aya and use it. It's like tied to the user. That's why Aya gets stronger based on the strength stat of the user. And see, Canis totally has the tattoos, right? Like they don't just coincidentally look similar or anything. But yeah, because Gil says like other people can't use it, and the only other people that do use it are people that, you know, like Kid Gil and Angelica that have the tattoos as well. And then Aya mysteriously gets more powerful based on the strength stat of the user, and also their wealth. But so it's like imbued in the user. So I'm pretty sure you do need the tattoos to be able to use the thing. Because Gil claims only he can use it. Well, he claims only a true king can use it, and in his eyes, only he is a king, so... Alright, let's see. We will go with Star Bomb on Quick still. I don't think we change any of that. Pretty standard on her. Alright, I guess the attack removal one, though. Technically, we don't need it on Art. I think we stick with this. It generally yields good results. Do we do Pearson Vulnerability command code? That's armor ignore. The problem is it would only be the one hit, but if that hit happens to crit, that's really good. Yeah, I think it's worth. I think it might have been worth it on some of the other units. It was a hard call, but Canis is so normal card oriented. I think it's worth. It was Burgess that I didn't think it was worth it on, and it might have been, but I don't think so. I don't think Burgess. She had a good enough way around it anyway. Yeah, well, let's see. We need the katana because of you know, more weeb shit. Where the hell is the katana? There it is. God, of course they gave Pearson vulnerability to a katana, dude. Oh my god. Scroll way down. I mean, Proto-Gil is completely different because he's from a different world, so he wouldn't be connected to any of that. I wouldn't think. Like, you have to. It's not just the tattoos. Like I don't think you can paint the tattoos on yourself and suddenly use Aya, right? I think you get the tattoos because you're linked to Aya, essentially. So yeah, it's a bit more complicated than that. Wait, where's Cleo? Oh, she's in here somewhere. One says K. Oh, it's that one. There we go. Alright. That is not the right meathead. Probably Atlas. I don't know about Sumo. I mean, it's good. I'm not sure though. There's a lot of options for this. And we'll go with it. I mean, they even say that he was bluffing and face range fake later. Like, a lot of people think you know, Avenger or Hercules can use it, but it's very unlikely that he can. It's funny because everyone read the first bit and then they didn't read the bit later that was like he was bluffing. But that's pretty typical. Okay. We want NP, so I guess that kind of shitty, but hey, I'm not the only one with Golden Sumo. All competent masters have Golden Sumo, obviously. It's not a brag chat. I'm just making sure people know how to, you know, equip their servants properly. Chat, you wouldn't embarrass your favorite servant by not giving them Golden Sumo. You wouldn't do such a thing, chat. You're better than that, chat. So I want to NP, but I would have like no stars. But I think I'd do it anyway. Basically, I need to try to double NP while I still got the crit buff up. Although, because of the break bar, this might be a really bad idea. This might not sync up the way I think it does. No, it's been a day because I didn't stream yesterday. Although I'm not sure if I said anything on Discord or not. I don't think I did about Golden Sumo. Although I guess I just said it, so I guess now it's been 0 days. It's literally been a few minutes. Chat, I was playing Vampire Survivors. That game is so good. Apparently it's really popular, but I didn't know about it at all. I just randomly saw someone playing it. I saw someone playing it for like, I watched it for like 5 minutes, and I'm like, I need to play this game. And that game is awesome. It's $3, dude. That game is so good. Like, obviously, you know, it can get to the point where it's a bit brain dead, right? But it's really fun getting to that point, and then you can always turn curses on and make it crazy hard again. And like, that game is surprisingly fun. Like, I really enjoy it. Okay, let's see here. Like in second skill, it's definitely worth doing that. I forgot the third skill earlier, that might get us killed. Because now it's just one turn on extra on cooldown. Fuck. Fuckity fuck. Do I first skill and try to get like a bullshit crit and break here? You know, I already messed up so bad. Yeah, that's a really big boo-boo there. We might as well see if we get bullshit luck here. Come on, extra attack boost. Yeah. See, that's where attack up comes in handy, chat. Because Buster Up wouldn't have done it. The bad news is this is a really shitty turn to NP. So we need our Pearson Vulnerability 1 to really do work here. Boy, did I fuck up with my third skill though. It'd be exactly as it is now if I'd cast it sooner, but it'd be one turn closer to being back. And that one turn might be the turn that matters. Do I want to do a Buster Chain so it does 20% more damage, or do I want to throw in the art crit to start looping? I think the art crit. It's only one attack. Like, yeah, you want it to do good damage because we have double crit up and attack up and all this, but... Dude, can you imagine if Canis was actually single target? Although, funnily enough, in some circumstances it would be worse. I have seen several challenge quests now where the reason she can do it is because she has a mixture of single target and AoE. Like the Moriarty challenge quest, right? Having the mix of the two was perfect. And there's been a few stages like that. Even the, even when you don't do solos and stuff, there are team fights where you know, overall it's AoE, but there's that one unit within like the enemy lineup that needs to be focused down more, right? And Canis is actually really good for that kind of thing. I think we're actually going to lose because I didn't cast this a turn sooner. Like I think that one turn is going to get us here. We'll see. Get rid of that attack up. That attack up will red us. We might win anyway though. We might just win before it matters. Yeah, I think we might win through our damage before it's relevant. So like right here, I could cast it right now if I had done it properly. There'd be no negatives. Casting it sooner would have no negatives, and I could just cast it right now. And that would be the safety net so we don't die here. But why did I not cast this as well? I could have more health right now. Jesus, mistakes for days. I made like 3 mistakes this run, but I think we're gonna win anyway because Canis is kind of good. I'm ready to ZP. But yeah, this should kill. But if it didn't, we could still win just because we still have an okay amount of health. But if I hadn't messed up, there'd be a massive safety net and we would win no matter what. They have guaranteed crit here and we got the crit up. Yeah, we had a double crit up and like triple attack up or something. Oh yeah, that wasn't even close. We don't even need the extra attack. Right, now I gotta go through the awkward process of trying to... there we go. It's so random how you get it to do that. Dex is not the best app on the planet, but I'm still glad it exists. They don't always announce welfares at the start, they just normally do. And there is a welfare. It just hasn't been announced yet, because this is one of the times that they haven't announced it. Well, they announced that they're going to announce it, if that makes any sense. But this is not the first time that they've hidden the welfare for a while. They've done it a few times. The most prominent time they did it was like way back in Fate Zero, but that was so long ago. But yeah, there's been a few times they've done this. If there have been any hints, they've been pretty cryptic. I've been looking into that, no one's really got anything. People just think it might be Vietnamese because of the setting, but... Welfare's the friends we made along the way. Oh god, no. I'm not expecting it to be anything that I care about, because I'd say like 80% of the welfares I don't care about, but you never know, maybe it's something cool. Yeah, at this point, I have no idea. It's hard to say. But we might actually find out tomorrow. I think that like it could be. It could find like tomorrow might be like the finale of, you know, the typical main story or part 1 or whatever they're doing, because today was the 90 free quest, so tomorrow is 90 plus, and that's normally when they do like a, you know, when you get the lore and all of that. Alright, any other AoE units, chat, that we want to try out here? Vertra? Oh boy. The boss does have divinity. If there ever was a time, I suppose now is it. Do we have a good Vertra? Why do you have Kurutsugu's... What is that? I don't remember if that's the Bond CE or the Valentine's one. I don't even remember, but why do we have a lolly with a gun? What are we doing here? Let's see if we've got a worthwhile Vertra. This is a decent one. No command codes, though. I'm gonna have to max out my Vertra at some point. Lost, are you still here? Because if you are, you might be the best one we got, if you can give her command codes. We've got, there's another, we have multiple Vertras here, but I'm not sure any of them are in chat. And we at least need the defense removal command code. It's like such a big deal here. That's really funny though. Let's see here. That's Percival. Although look at that 10-6-6. Gotta fix that one. I think Lost is still busy at work right now. Damn it, we got all these Virtues on our friends list, but I don't think any of them are in chat right now. Might have to do it at some other time. She might win though, just because of the anti-divinity thing. Yeah, Virtue's really lucky that her CE is really good for her. So often it doesn't work out that way. Alright, we can do Romulus. It's not really fair because he's such a vanilla AoE unit, and the few vanilla AoE units we've used have been really upgraded. Where, I feel like Tesla is ultimately kind of vanilla, but he's level 100 in P3. Or Romulus is 90 in P2. So when you're this out of your element, that's pretty impactful. So I don't think he's gonna do super well here. I don't know what I want to put on this. Maybe, yeah, we'll do that. It buys us one turn. This fight's a joke with an alter ego. That's not neutral. Like doing 200k twice when you're doing counter class damage is nothing. That's just, you're done in like 2 or 3 turns, whoop-de-doo. And like with just the Mystic Code survivability, you're guaranteed to have enough turns to do it. Like I'm not even kidding, I think Phantom of the Opera can beat this stage because of counter class damage. It might need to be like 80. I'm not sure if he could do it at 65, but it actually wouldn't surprise me if he could do it at 65. Yeah, clearly it's because Phantom is so good, guys. It's not because, you know, counterclassing and doing double damage is, you know, kind of relevant. I don't know what to give him here. I mean, I guess just the defense removal again. Quick card is barely ever used. I guess that, if you get it in your opening hand or something, with your taunts, get the extra NP. Like the only turn, the first 2 turns are like the only turns I'd ever use it, I suspect. What do I give him? Now, Anniversary Blonde is actually kind of tempting, but let's go Atlas and see if we get enough out of our second skill. I don't think this is right. I suspect default is right, but I just want to see if we get, like, if it just happens to work out and we get big value here. They would never make a Gudge command code. I don't even need to talk about this. Like, that is obviously outrageously overpowered and is like 10 times better than any other craft that or CC in the game. You could put a 10 turn cooldown on it and still be overpowered. You can put a 20 turn cooldown on it. Hell, you can make it where you can only use it 1 time ever and it'd still be overpowered as fuck. Like you put it on a card that you're never gonna use, so you don't have to use it. Like if you're an art unit, you don't put it on your art card, you put it on like a quick card. And then you wait for the turn that you're gonna die, and then you use it. Oh look, I live an extra turn. And that's a free extra turn to get your cooldowns back and everything else. It's completely broken. Like chat, imagine if when Ku finally runs out of value, almost any time Ku dies, he's probably one turn away from something coming back. Oh look, I got another Guts. And look, that gave me PFA back. And then PFA bought me time and my Guts came back again. And now we've been here for so long, my Mystic Code's back. Right? There's so many units like that where it's like if they get one more turn, that's enough time to get their cooldowns back. I mean, it's just broken. It's like a free turn strong enough as is, because it's a whole extra turn to do stuff. But then it's another way to link up with your other abilities to just keep going. Like that, they are never going to add that. The only way they'd ever add that if it's like 5 years from now and power creep is insane and it's not that, you know, there's so many other OP things that's not OP anymore, right? Or the game's about to die and they just do it for the lulz. But that is like such an outrageously overpowered thing to do. Like, you can't add free survivability to a fucking normal card, right? Like, there's so many things wrong with that. Do I use my second skill to just get it on cooldown and whiff the battery? I'm gonna say no, because George will give us MP when he dies here. I'm gonna save the third skill. Like, I don't think they're ever gonna add evade to a command code, invulnerability, guts. I don't think they're gonna do that. Like, heal is already really strong, and heal is so much weaker than those other things. Can you imagine if, like, Hercules had some kind of hard survival from command codes? Right? Like, we don't need this. Like, that's completely absurd. Okay, I might do my third skill now. See if we get a lucky crit here. 40, 30, 60. That's like super rigged coin toss. Not looking so good. There we go. It's not enough though. That's really bad because now our next turn is whiffed super hard. Damn, that's really bad. I got all these buffs and they're gonna go into nothing. I guess we make stars and remove the attack buff. Best I can do, really. At least we made a Roman. Alright, I can do... Oh, she removed all of the Roman traits. How dare you? Oh, this is so bad. Look how, it's literally oh my god, you have to broke. Like, you have to wait a turn anyway, you have to break on that one turn. So many units do this, and this is why neutral is so much harder. It's like, if you're doing counterclass damage, you'll always break, you know, nice and smooth. But people at neutral are just consistently getting that health bar like almost broken, but not, so then you waste a turn, and then she invulnerabilities, and you waste another turn, and it's like you can't weather that. I mean, you can if you're, you know, single target sometimes, because your damage is so much higher, but... I mean, we could have made a Roman again. We could have just done our first skill with Atlas. But I could just, we were so far behind. He has to have a good opening hand. He's pushing it like so much on value. I think he'd be pretty good here if he was like level 100 NP3, right? He doesn't need to be as upgraded as some of the stuff we've used today, but he would need to be more upgraded than he is. Oh my god. Give me 2 cards, game. Not enough Georges. We're a dying breed. I do hope to give out that craft essence again someday. Okay, well, that's more than we need, but I'll fucking take it. So damage is what's getting us, so I'm gonna do a damage combo. Let me think. I could do my 3rd skill now. I want to use it with my 2nd skill though. Fuck, maybe we use our 2nd skill now. Maybe I just fire everything. Yeah, fuck it. We don't even need MP battery because we're probably gonna wait a few turns because of invulnerability anyway. Could do the Buster first. It's worth it if it crits, because then we get an extra Roman. But 40% chance that it won't crit. I think we'll just play it safe. They could buff Romulus. He's not a bad 5-star by any means, but he's nothing groundbreaking either. He's just like good. Right? He's just a solid unit. But it'd be alright if we buffed him. The main reason no one uses him is because no one rolled on him back in the day. It was not a very popular banner. Although he was more popular than, I think it was Karen and Galatea, and I think one other. But yeah, he was not super popular. At least not on JP. Definitely one of the less rolled on banners. Some people have speculated, though, there was a lot working against him. Like, and this is probably true. I suspect there's plenty of people in Japan, they're like, yeah, he's pretty cool, but not enough to actually want to roll on him, especially then, because they did 2 AoE Buster Lancers back to back like that. And, you know, I think more people just wanted other things and stuff in that, like, time period, so it's hard to say, like, where he actually is in terms of popularity. But either way, not a lot of people rolled for him. And even Canis didn't do that well. Like, Canis and the twins, I think they did better than Romulus, but not by a lot. Like, the twins did not do particularly well either. I think people have this idea that Canis is super popular, but she really isn't. Like, she's not, like, hated or anything, but really not that popular of a character in comparison to, like, you know, a Reshigal or, you know, even Gilgamesh, you know, stuff like that, and not even close. Like, not even close to close. Like ultimately fairly low sales. Yeah, Karen flopped hard, like super hard. That was a very unpopular banner. It was one of the lowest selling banners they've like had in a very long time. It was that one in Galatea or whatever. Those ones were so bad. I remember there was a month where there was no banner and that made more money. So like generic story summon pulls did better than Karen and Galatea, I think, which is kind of a yikes. I'm not sure how Bizet did. I have to look. I haven't checked in a little while. Anyway, okay, we need to break this turn or we're fucked. I don't think we're gonna break this turn, so I think we're just fucked. The only way we break here is if we like double crit right here. Extra attack saved me. Bail me out, come on. Fuck! This is why we lose! Right? So many units do this. God damn it, dude. Remember what I was saying? If he was more upgraded, like the other units he would use, he could probably win. And this is why, because he would have like broken right there. Well, it's very frustrating. You're so close to hitting that threshold, but you have to get super lucky to do it. Actually, it wouldn't surprise me if Canis is more popular in NA proportional to the player base size. Obviously, there's probably more Canis fans in JP just because there's so many more people playing it. But from what I've seen, she is probably more popular in NA relative to the player base size. Like, really just not that popular of a character. Like, there's not that many people with the character, not that much fan art, not that much, like, it's just, you know, pretty lukewarm character, I would say, for the most part. Yeah, Wadim is actually probably more popular, for sure. So, yeah, I could keep doing Rhymeless until he gets lucky, but I don't want to bother. I don't like doing solos like that. But it sucks because it's hard to see what his potential is there. But you can't have that turn where you almost break but don't. Like you just that's the amount of value that's lost there is just unbelievable because not only do you waste a turn, but you lose your buffs and then all that. It's just so much depth. How Chad is recommending a million things that are not within the criteria of what we were doing there. I really want to try Vertra, but nobody that has her was in chat, so I'll have to do that later. Might jump on my ult, but I found the... For some reason, Secure Folder just does not work well with this like new setup that I have. I need to figure that out though, because I've got a lot of boss fights that I only have on my ult account, so. Yeah, Karen's AoE. They tried so hard to make her meta too. What? Are we? Is it just a farming stage or something? Oh. Speaking of Vertra, she won that one though, so that was nice. Oh boy, there's a lot of junk in my mailbox on this account. Hopefully this account has a reason to roll someday, but I'm always scared to roll, and there goes. What the hell? This happens, like, it was happening earlier, and I don't know why, but I do think it's something to do with, like, secure folder, because before the stream, I was trying to get to my secure folder to work, and it was doing that a lot. Yeah, I gotta figure that out. It's really shitty. I just don't know what on earth would cause that. Who to use? I wonder if you could use story support Jolter with like real budget units to beat this. Probably. Especially if you have Mash and Hans. You can basically win with anything if you bring Mash and Hans in this stage. That's how you basically have to beat all of those stupid like New Game Plus boss fights they've brought out. Those are so bad. It's so disappointing to me. It's a great concept, but they're so bad. Oh, we could try the new unit if we've got a decent one worth using. Because we actually haven't used them in a team setting yet. Hey RTN, what's up, man? You were 20 months, dude. Almost 2 years. I don't think we have any. Now the new unit's decent. They're nothing amazing. They're very similar to the twins ultimately. And Billy with the 3 months. Twitch Prime, thank you, dude. One stars are not that hard to 120. All you gotta do is save up FP. So there's almost nothing you can do to get 3 stars to 120 in a reasonable amount of time other than throwing money at the screen. Technically, you could have enough FP to get a 3-star to 120, but you would need like 20 million or something, and then you would be in inventory management hell forever. This is why I don't like using chat units, by the way. It's like it's just so much sitting around doing nothing. I don't mind using chat's units when it's like one of our regulars that's like, you know, like ready to go all the time, and like because they always put up the right command codes and like boom boom boom, and like they know my shtick. But normally when I try to use chat's units, it's like it's half scuffed units and then the other half not scuffed units, but then like the complete wrong craft essence and command codes, and you have to wait forever for them to add you, even if you add them, and then you know, just it's super annoying. Drives me nuts. Unfortunately, though, I don't have every unit in the game, so limits our ability to do anything. Or someone else I was just thinking about, though, that I wanted to use, and it just slipped my mind. Oh, you know, Jet Kita would actually be an interesting one. That's one we should have used on, actually, I kind of want to do that real quick. I kind of want to use Jet Kita, because we're just doing AoE neutral. I'm really curious how she would do on Cleopatra there. Because everyone acts like she's such a shitty unit, but she's not. I think she could do pretty well there. Let's see, where is... I used to have a preset for this, but I guess we got rid of it. No, I'm sure they didn't gender switch because of the voice actor. That's just stupid. Like, that's just an excuse. Like, people always try to credit stuff like that. It's like, they always look for a reason to gender switch stuff. I mean, normally the reason is, well, why not, though? That is normally why they gender switch things. And then they find a justification for it after the fact. Like, 100%. Okay, no mash, because that honestly just makes this fight way too easy. I'll try to go really fast, so it'll make it more risky. The problem is, though, when you don't bring a taunt, you can randomly get wrecked just because of, like, really bad luck, right? Where if you bring a taunt, everyone's more equal in, like, their performance. Where, like, if you do a setup like this, 9 times out of 10 it's fine, but that 1 time out of 10, it's so bad, it's, like, not really fair to the unit. Let's see, though. Maybe Star Bomb, actually. Maybe Star Bomb on Hans. Now, chat, Golden Carp is another really good craft essence. And what a coincidence that it also has Kentucky on it. And has Golden in the name. That makes it very similar to another craft essence that's also really good, Golden Sumo, right? They're both extremely useful craft essences that all accounts should use. At least though with Golden Carp, it is so much more replaceable than Sumo. Well, I don't know about that. In a way, depends, right? Because 50% starting in PCEs are dime a dozen, but attack up is just so universal. And Star Bomb CEs are pretty common these days too. There's a lot of them as well, but none of them have starting NP. And sometimes you don't need it. There's a lot of times you'll put Star Bomb on a unit where you don't give a shit if they have starting NP or not. But sometimes you do. And yeah, like Martha, right? Caster Martha and Hans, they're really good to have the starting NP. So I could even do double Star Bomb and then just hope you get a good opening hand. So in this kind of setup, I want Mozart to die pretty quick, just not on turn 1. Go Leonidas. If we're trying to go fast, that's a decent taunt. Alright, Leonidas is grailed on this account, which is actually not, I don't know, it's not a bad thing here, I guess, but I need to get a regular one in case we want to do things more vanilla. Honestly, you could do that on Leonidas, that's pretty good. Go Alex for the buff removal. Hohenheim. Sclipius for last second battery. See that. Kinda weird, but and I don't think we'll actually get that far into the team anyway, unless things go very badly. Shinji, there he is. There's the little shit. Alright, let's see what they can do here. No, they've patched more than just Waver. I've done it a few times. It was like Mordred, Surfer Mordred. There's been a couple other times. But no, they don't do it often though, which is actually a mistake in my opinion. They always like to make a big show out of fixing a fucking character. It's like, how about you just fix the damn thing instead of doing strengthening quests? Alright, I don't think we Han's third skill because they should get their NP anyway. Let me think about this. So I want Mozart to die, but I don't want him to die this turn. But in pretty much any turn but this turn would be fine. Let me look at their skills again. The hell? Why are they not on the wiki under the Saber tab? You have to like go in through the new servant thing. What the fuck? Yeah, they're literally not in the Saber tab right now. Yeah, the latest they have up to is Okita. What the fuck? Wait, it's been like a week too. I don't know how they fucked that one up. Anyway, man, if we had their passive maxed, you could third skill with them in NP right now. That would be so broken, because then you could do the art up and you could do the Hans' third skill right now and then get the stars and everything. But yeah, their passive would have to be 10. But yeah, QP and all that nonsense. That'd be so strong, dude. I guess we just art chain. If they fail to get their NP here, I'm gonna be pissed because they got art resist down, which gives you NP gain. Alright, no problem. Terrible hand for them, but we go Burr anyway. Do I make guaranteed crit here? Normally I would say no, but because Mozart could die at any second. We do it. That's unfortunately way less value out of Mozart than normal. But if Mozart lives, you have another art card, and critting with that art card would be really good. Let's not get too greedy though. Let's just take the value while we got it. They got Pierce and Vulnerability, but it's still better to do this because Mozart giving them the damage up there and putting it in third place more damage than Mozart, plus like any other caster card would do here, so. There's the defense up. There's the double defense up. Oh god, now Mozart's gonna live forever. Mozart, no! I need you to die! This is why taunt is good! You know, Blue, I agree. They absolutely should change the NP, or the field to water. So far, not so good, but there's a few little things that could have gone differently that would have given us significantly more value. I'm not sure Atlas is worth it. Let's find out. Mozart's at full health, by the way. Not ideal. See, if one of these units was Buster, right, or the DPS unit was Buster, I would use Chin. But honestly, maybe we should have done Chin anyway. Go for a Buster crit on them or whatever. I wouldn't make skill changing effects too common. It needs to actually be appropriate. And, if it's too common, it kind of takes away from what's special from the units that have it. But they should definitely have it, and I don't think that would be too much. Lobo. My guy. I guess I NP just because they'll probably get their NP back really fast, but, like, goddamn. You know what we'll do? Maybe we can break, even with him having an 80% defense up. I don't know, that's pretty tough. Come on. Oh, my disappointment. Oh, my disappointment. That was dastardly. Okay. Please, NP Mozart. I mean, Hans isn't into the world, but... And then don't NP the sisters and then insta-death. That's the really bad timeline. But that's why if you want to guarantee you win here, you bring taunt, right? But I was trying to give them a leg up. Okay, Lobo. Don't do it. Don't you do it. Bad dog. Fucking no Scooby snack for you. Nope. Well, remember earlier, chat, when I was talking about how if you don't bring a taunt, it makes it like that every once in a while you have a run that goes so bad it, like, you know, ruins everything, right? This is one of those runs, and it's very unlikely, and I know this because I've played this stage a lot. So these are the reasons it's super unlikely. One, Lobo can easily kill Hans or Mozart before his NP turn. He can Buster crit one of them and they're just boom, gone, right? That can absolutely happen. And if that happens, that means your taunt that you do have on the team will be out, and then they can make sure that they stop the NP. So that's one way that you can prevent it from happening. The other obvious thing is he can just NP one of the other two units, right? He has 3 options to NP, right? So it's a 1 in 3 that he NPs your unit. And then his odds of insta-killing are not very good. I know, because I've done this stage so many times. It is actually pretty rare that he procs insta-death. So first, you can have a taunt out in time. It's pretty 50-50 on that one, but it's like 50-50 you have like a taunt out in time. Then it's 1 in 3 that he even NPs the unit you care about, and it's like, I don't know, 1 in 10 or some shit that he fucking insta-deaths you. But every once in a while, it works out this way, and that's why if I, really want to make sure we win, you just start with a taunt out, but... God damn it, Lobo. Well, I don't mind having to reset because the beginning was pretty bleh, so see if we can make that a bit... It's pretty common, though, for your opening to be bleh here because of the way Lobo's gimmicks are. It makes it very difficult to have an optimal turn unless the unit has, like, buff removal or pierce invulnerability or something. The thing is, it's not just the death rate, it's because you have to... It's very hard to figure out what the actual percent is, but like, first, so it's a little different from the AI, right? Because the AI has like bullshit death resistance where we don't. So what it is for the player side is first Lobo has to proc the insta-death in the first place. Actually, we can look at this. Let's see. Lobo So when we use insta-death, it doesn't work like this because their enemy's resistance is so much higher, but for the AI using it on us, okay, so Lobo has a 60% chance to proc insta-death, right? So that's already almost 50-50. However, if that's not the end of it, if the game does have Lobo succeed and cast insta-death on us, it then is based on your servant's death rate. Right, so let's see. So Lobo had a 60% chance for it to even throw out the insta-death, and then their death rate is 21%. Which so yeah, that was bullshit. So it was 1 in 3 that even NP'd us. Then it was 60% that he insta-deathed, and then it was 21% that it worked. And then also whatever the percent of that Mozart or Hans could have died, and then Leonidas would have been there. So utter nonsense, right? Absolute bullshit. I don't think Art really has a harder time here than... I'd actually say in my time doing this stage, Art and Buster are the ones that do the best. And it's because we keep it budget for the supports, and Art and Buster actually have supports. The ones that generally struggle here are the quicks, because there just aren't good units to give them. Like, you have Hans, but everyone gets Hans, so that's not even unique, so there's no gain there. And then you have Alex, but that's not even that good of a support, right? Like, Alex is more about the whole buff removal shtick. So, yeah, Quick has a bad... I found that I think Buster does the best, just because Chin's so good. Like, Chin Gong is amazing for this fight, because he gives you typical support, gives you battery, and then he can taunt. And so you're not, like... You're not slowing down. Like, any unit can win if Mozart is MASH instead, right? I think we did it with fucking Phantom of the Opera. I'm pretty sure we did MASH, Phantom of the Opera, Hans, and we won, right? So that shows how broken that is. But you'll go a lot slower if you do it that way. Okay. This is kind of an awkward opening. So actually, it's kind of good when I think about it. I guess we just use Hans' skill here, because this means both of their art cards are still left, and then they can NP next turn, no matter what. Don't kill Mozart this turn, but any other turn that you want to do it, I am game. Alright, take some stars. So we maybe crit without using Mozart's third skill. Oof. Oh god. Both of their art cards. Why though? You know how good it would have been if they had the art cards here with Mozart's art up? Like that's so powerful. Oh, that's much better. I love it. That's my favorite thing on the unit, honestly. I think I art up anyway. It's really disappointing, but... Let's see if Mozart can live, though, to save his third skill. So I don't want Mozart to die this turn because the deck shuffles, and they're guaranteed to get 2 art cards next turn as long as nobody dies. Ooh. Okay, for once I'm happy Mozart's alive. Not gonna give me much crit chance, but... This would have been so much better last turn. Be in pain right now. You know, I could Hans second skill to get the overcharge, but I don't think that's necessary. Oh, fuck. Ugh, Lobo, you're messing everything up. Do I not Hans NP? Oh god, yeah, I think we don't Hans NP. It's either that or I don't use their art card, but I want that art card. We got too many art ups to not. I wish, fuck man, I wish you could do advanced quests with supports now. Like, once you beat them once, you should never use supports if you want to, because I really do want to test them in more teams. Because this fight's useful, but it's a very specific kind of fight, so I'd like to test them in more context. Like, anytime a new unit gets added, it'd be fun to do that, but we don't have like enough team stages for that. They are struggling a bit though. Lobo's not doing us any favors. NP gain from Buster cards, let's go. He does this sometimes. I don't mind when he casts one. I find it is fairly common that he casts one. But when he casts two, it's just like, okay, game. You know, guess I won't do anything this turn. Like 80%. Actually, I don't think it's 80%. I think he, I don't think his skills are at rank 10. I think they're at rank 8. So it's a bit lower, but still. Boy, this went a lot worse than last time. It just did not sync up in a good way. Do I need to NP? I can NP right now if I want to. I might need to NP to actually break. Oh, fuck. No, I can't be worth it. That does suck though. I remember Lancer Artoria Alter was actually one of the units that did extremely well here. She's AoE, but the whole Buster thing I remember worked out well for her. At least fucking Mozart died. Although his skills were about to come back actually, so some lost opportunities there. Maybe it was too soon for that. We want to go fast. Come on, crit Hans. There you go. 98% though, I guess it doesn't matter. Yeah, I think I should have waited, but the star bomb is nice. Ooh. Okay, we gotta use that. The problem is we have to ping off the shield. So it's not nearly as good as it. Lobo just makes things so awkward, dude. Like, this puppy. Don't worry though, we got Buster up. That'll help. I'm a little concerned here. I hope he actually hits the sisters because we could use the NP game. No, not the... He didn't even have his defense buff because I didn't use his NP. Fuck, dude. All these potential loops and then Hans is sitting there at 98%. Fucking dumb look on his face. Okay. I'd like to triple NP, but that would result in us doing 0 damage. So... I mean, we got this. Like, they're gonna win. It's just a matter of how awkward is it going to be. Not the best NP out of Hans there. Yeah, we do buffer NP there. Kinda cool. I'm not doing too bad though, all things considered. Like most units go kind of slow here. That first health bar was awful. I don't even know why. That first health bar was just atrocious. But it's getting smoother now. Probably Atlas them after we do the second skill. Pretty likely that we're going to use Atlas though to get our battery back faster. Can Leonidas live a turn if he taunts? I think so. He's got the defense buff from Hans, and he'll buff himself. Yeah, the card... I will say, though, it's hard for the card RNG not to be awkward in this stage just because of the fucking evade, but, like, the art cards could have been a lot better at the start. That would have made the opening way smoother. Like, if we just had, like, one art card in the second hand and one art card in the third hand, or both art cards in the second hand, like, either way. One turn and we get Guts, but he's just gonna get NP'd here, unfortunately. I mean, I could do the cooldown reduction on Leonidas so we get the attack up, but I don't think that's worth. Probably gonna Atlas next turn. Damn, I wish we got the other Buster card with the Pierce Vulnerability. Yeah, honestly, they cleaned this up pretty well. It went alright. I do want a good team stage though, where the boss doesn't get evade every fucking turn, so you don't have all these weird turns where you can't use a support MP because you need to ping the shield off and that kind of crap. But I'm glad this fight exists because it is a fun fight and it does kind of force you to have like more value than you might expect. Now see, Alex though, getting rid of that evade for us, and then it helps, but it doesn't help as much as it could because we don't actually have any cards for the twins here, for the sisters. I don't think they're actually twins. I have no idea, but I guess I actually want damage. Yeah, fuck it. I don't need Hans' MP at this point. I'm ready to zeet the app in case we kill. Actually, it is possible that we would kill him. Okay, maybe not. Definitely could kill on this turn, though. Actually, probably would have been better to have used Alex's skill here, but thankfully we got the Pierce Vulnerability one. Okay, they win. They're gonna do 33k, because he has no defense buff. This has Pierce Vulnerability, so we can just close it. So they got it. And they turned that around. At first I was kind of like, ugh, but that was alright. Like, sure, that's not the best performance on that stage we've ever seen, but it's not really a good stage for them. It's not a good stage for a lot of people, but nothing in their toolkit is even remotely like abnormally benefited in that fight, right? Like anything that they've got going for them is just like typical value that would work in any stage, and if anything gets countered a little bit. So that's still pretty good, actually. It still went pretty fast. Like a lot of units definitely drag on in that fight. Yeah, Tristan is so busted in that stage. We've done that. We've done that before. He has got armor ignore, he has buff removal, he keeps his supports alive forever. It's so silly. Oh yeah, and he has sure hit. Oh my god, yeah, he couldn't really be any better for that fight, other than if he was like a moon cancer, right? But he has like the exact kind of toolkit you want in that stage. He can just solo it straight up. But a lot of these units that we do it with can solo it, but it's Although a lot of them can't. That's actually a rather hard stage 2 solo, I gotta say, but there are plenty of units that can do it. It's just the point of doing it in the team is kind of to see how their typical NP gain is going to be like in a team setting, opposed to being a solo, right? See what they're and how often they're going to do normal card damage, how often can they NP, and all that kind of stuff. So you actually do get a lot of nice information out of doing stuff like that. I would seriously just go do Advanced Wars with them if I could, but because there's some team stuff. Like seriously, like the Darius one's pretty legit. Speaking of which, we actually need to beat Darius. Actually, we need to do like all of these on this account. Shit. Yeah, let's do at least one. Let's at least do one. Which one though? Chat. Darius. What do you want to see? Darius or Boudica? Darius or Boudica one. I know it's technically Boudica, Geronimo, and Hyde, but Boudica's the one that spams Buster cards, so she's the real threat here. Boudica solo. That was if you limit your class, then it's not too bad. Chat's pretty split. That's pretty split. I kind of want to do a team thing, but if we do Boudica, we might do it solo, just because it's kind of easy to do that one in a team. Where actually Darius is the other way around. Darius is kind of easy to do in a team and is stupid fucking hard to solo. All right, well let's do Boudica, and we'll try to find someone to solo it. So no alter ego, none of that. Let's think about that. Could try Gilgamesh for the lulz. It's kind of strong arming it, but we don't use Gil too often, and he's not a good solo unit because he has no survivability. But he is good in this stage just because you just need good anti-servant damage, and they're all servants, so. Achilles would get destroyed because Geronimo would probably one-shot him. So that probably wouldn't work out. The easy way to solo this is Berserkers and Alter Egos and Rulers. Those three classes, like, basically, I think almost every ruler, if not every single ruler in the game, can solo this stage. And then a lot of Berserkers can do it. Not all of them probably, but a lot of them can do it. And then Alter Ego is super easy as well. Although actually, I had to work on Bizette. I had to at least be smart about it. Once I figured it out, then her win rate was like 95%, but it was a bit tricky on her just because Bizette would just die. If you killed Hyde and Geronimo first, then Boudica would just murder you. But I've noticed that's kind of true for everybody. You generally do want to kill Geronimo last. He's just the best one to kill last because he only has 2 actions per turn. He does art instead of Buster. Yeah, Achilles would obliterate Geronimo, Boudica. He'd obliterate Boudica and Hyde. He'd kill them super easy. But the Geronimo would just like look at him the wrong way and Achilles would explode, so. I mean, we could try it at some point just for the lulz, right? Alright, fine, you know what? We'll do it real quick. It's only 5 AP. We'll try to give him a serious command code set up here though. So his goal is to win before Geronimo, or kill 2 of them before Geronimo kills him, right? That's the objective here. You can probably one-shot Hyde with a good crit turn. I don't know what to go with then. Let's see. Oh, you're right. I'm getting my classes crossed. I do that all the time. Yeah, it's Jekyll. But so actually, Achilles might win this because Jekyll is going to transform. Wow, Riders are really busted then, actually. Yeah, I didn't realize that. Yeah, Riders are super busted in this. Where like Assassin and Caster don't get to do that. So it's kind of luck though. Like it is possible that Jekyll will just still one-shot us. But, because not only does he do counterclass damage, the gimmick is counterclass damage is doubled. So, you know, he's absolutely crushing us, but he only has a few turns, he only gets 1 action per turn, and sometimes Jekyll casts a skill, and we have invulnerability for a little bit. So, yeah, actually, Achilles will probably beat this, but we'll do it anyway, we're committed now. But yeah, I, get my classes backwards there. I don't know what to give him though. I'm trying to think about this. So they have the defense up at some point. There's a Boudica, and then when Boudica dies, she gives them a defense up. That's like her gimmick on death. Where's Aya? Achilles with Aya. This is reasonable. No debuffs that matter other than the stun, but normally you can just Atlas it. Although I tell you what, if you do have stun immunity up, your cooldowns won't get screwed. Because if you get stunned and then remove the stun with Atlas, it still makes you wait an extra turn to get your cooldowns back. Where if you have the mirror thing up, you're good to go. I kind of want to try that. I don't know if it'll matter, but he doesn't need too many command codes otherwise, so... Maybe I just need heal, though. Where is the mirror? There it is. Go with Santa Altar here. No, we're not gonna have the taunts take away all the fun here. We're gonna Shin Gong it and escalate things. Get more damage that way anyway. Man, I have no idea what to give him. It's like it just doesn't matter. It's always Merlin. There's always heal. Just crit damage too. We want to one-shot Jekyll now that I think about it. So a little bit of crit. Okay, here's what we do. We're actually gonna do mirror on art. The problem is though, you're probably gonna hit hide in the face with the card that has this actually. So you get crit damage out of this one, and then like one other card. And then that's it, at like tops. So I'm gonna do, that still makes me want to make as many stars as possible so you can do like whatever combo you want. So, in case it gets the crits, we'll give this thing crit damage. Or just Gilgamesh. Yeah, just give it Gilgamesh. Okay, took a bizarrely simple command codes here, and it took forever for me to pick that, so. That is not the right stage. Okay. Actually do it like that. Actually, it should be Leonidas, because lower star absorb, but we're not going to have any stars on turn 1, so it doesn't even matter. CEs take so long, holy shit. Alright, I need K-Scope. Alright. You might want default, not Atlas, but... Yeah, no, we want that. We want the attack up, I think. Or short term, less long term. Because if we kill Hyde, we win. Geronimo's gonna die from us, like, breathing. This is, I think, going to be so easy on Achilles. The only way we lose is if Hyde or Jekyll crit us. But yeah, this is going to be super easy. Like, Ryder is so busted for this stage. Look at this cool guy, though, with his green hair. Look, Shin Gong got bonus damage on Jekyll. But he's level 1, so it doesn't matter, and he heals it all back anyway. Do I NP, or do I want to wait I guess we NP, because I'll just get it back. We gotta start taking Boudica out. Just quick, yeah. Watch this damage on Geronimo. It's gonna be absurd. Actually, I probably should have attacked Geronimo that turn so I got the bonus MP gain. Although I want him to live. Like, killing him would have been bad, and I actually would have killed him there if I'd attacked him, I think. Okay, this is the turn where it could all go wrong. Yeah, this is like the deciding turn, really. If we lose, it's gonna be right here. Well, he didn't crit. It still stung quite a bit, but yeah, Jekyll always does quick attacks, so that's the lowest one. So it wasn't too bad. He basically did 2 quick attacks there, is how that works out. That's almost disappointing. So Hyde gets to attack twice. No, I think Boudica does. Because Geronimo is going to die. Do I evade here? No, I think I evade next turn because Hyde won't attack until the turn after, and he won't be alive the turn after. Spoilers. I actually don't think that many people are going to pick Waver as a big 5-star because I think a lot of people already have Waver, or they already have Scatty, or they are going to get Castor or Artoria. Some people, I mean, surely a lot of people will pick them, like, don't get me wrong, like a lot of new players and stuff, but a lot of people that have been playing the game a long time, they've already got Waver or they've got things better. So I think plenty of people won't. However, here's the thing. Basically, you have the 2 halves. The people that are going to pick Waver and the people that aren't going to pick Waver. The people that aren't going to pick Waver are going to spread out like crazy, right? They're going to be all over the place in what they pick. Some will pick Lancer Artoria, some will pick, you know, Ozzy, right? You know, whatever the hell. Oh, no, he did get 2 actions per turn. I thought Boudica would. Anyway, where I would imagine basically everyone that doesn't have Waver is, or Scatty is going to pick, you know, Waver specifically, so. But yeah, actually, I suspect if you combine all the other picks, like Waver might be the most picked thing, but if you combine all the other picks together, they're gonna outweigh Waver. That's what I'm getting at. Okay, so we need a one-shot our boy here. So I probably should have evaded before, but if I kill him, I need to stun resist. I don't have my crit up both though. Oh no, we got him. Jesus Christ. Oh wait, no, maybe we don't have him. Uh-oh. Fuck. Well, he'll die to the NP. But that was not ideal. So I don't... No, I do cast this because it lingers. Because her NP doesn't do damage, but I needed... Oh fuck, I gotta do the anti-stun. Oh, what a bad turn. Oh, he needed to die last... Oh no, it lasts 2 turns! I didn't need to do that! Fuck me! Ah, shit. Yeah, it's still there from the previous turn. Rarely does that matter. That almost never matters because the way, like, the enemy turn goes, right? But because it's an on-death effect, it actually does. And it's a handicap, chat. Just a little handicap, right? You gotta make it a little spicier. Yeah, you gotta, you know, help Boudica out because, you know, she can't move, right? She's like a statue. Gotta, Jesus, that animation, dude. She's the stiffest unit in the game. A statue of Boudica, indeed. Damn, she already got rid of our stuff. We might lose this. It's gonna be very close. She got her defense up, but she has armor ignore, so... Ooh! Can we do 90k? Really comes down to if we crit or not. What the hell was that, dude? Something is up with my connection to my monitor. Little earthquake there, chat. Don't mind. And we got. So we lost because of that misplay, by the way. That misplay I did, that cost us the game. So he would have won, absolutely, if I just played better. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that, man. Like, it only happens every once in a while. Alright, let's give Gilgamesh a go here. Like, obviously Achilles can win, but let's see what Gil does. I don't think Gil will actually work here, just because, he'll just die so fast. I don't think he can really do anything about that. I mean, you never know. Gil does do some nutty damage, so I may be underestimating the burr. I might focus just on NP gain on his art card. Like, even though this barely does anything, if it makes a difference in looping or not. But I could just do like heal boost. Or even anti-stun if I need it. I think we'll use Atlas to deal with the stun. Probably what we should have done on Achilles. I got super awkward. Probably should still get the defense removal one. Boy, this Gilgamesh is using a lot of Gilgamesh command codes. Maybe we do Anniversary Blonde though. Like, kill before we're killed, that kind of style. So, that would... Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold on. This is getting awkward, because Hyde will screw us up that way. I need to do that the turn before Hyde dies, so I don't have to recast it that turn. That's gonna be the key. So default or Anniversary Blonde. Anniversary Blonde is more damage, and then you can even do art crits to absolutely guarantee that you double NP. But default is still a lot of damage with the attack up, and then evade is better than guts, and the heal could buy you a turn. Not guaranteed, but it could. Let's try Anniversary Blonde first. It's more fun. That is the wrong button. Normally I wouldn't do Qingong because it's not really standard, but because we did with Achilles, so the Jekyll thing was more interesting, we'll do the same for Gil, for fairness. You know, I've thought about recording this song without that weird intro, but at this point, I feel like it gets to stay. But if you haven't played the game that song is from, it's very confusing. I forgot to taunt. It didn't matter. Okay, no, it mattered. It almost didn't matter. Basically, the game that this song is from is fairly humorous, right? It's got a lot of like, you know, just silly shit in it. And at when this song plays, you're in like an arena, and the announcer for the arena is that guy that's talking at the start of the song, and he's just kind of a wacky character. And so they just put that in the intro of the song. Okay. It's actually unfortunate that we're using the Merlin command code there. I'd rather have it after INT the first time. Alright, that damage was kind of pathetic, but... Let's see, do we go Burr before he even transforms? Probably. That is going to make it a little weird, though. So we don't do the big turn with the Mystic Code until he transforms. Do I want to crit now? Or the loopy? No, probably not. But I will art. Actually, I don't think I should have arted there. Yeah, I think you wait. Well, I don't know, maybe we need 3 times. Kind of depends on how much damage we do. This is gonna be tough. Yeah, this going to be tough. We don't have any survivability. So, oh my god, why you gotta... Okay, we're dead. And we need default, I think. So if we had Merlin there, I could NT again. Yeah, I think we need default. It sucks, but you just die so quick here otherwise. Like, Boudica's damage is crazy high, and if Jekyll crits you, not ideal. Yeah, I doubt Guild's gonna work. It's just, he might work if you have 2 taunts like normal, which we might need to do, just because I don't think you can face tank that many turns. And you have to wait for the transformation, that's the problem. It's not worth it to throw out like the big damage. Guess we'll cheat a little bit. Boudica always using Buster is really tough. They hit super hard. Oh my god, dude. Like, Qingong took 4 out of 5 cards when each character has 5 cards in the deck. There's not much point in changing the... Like, Gil has no issues getting his NP in time, but... Might as well remove the variants. In case you get no cards, although if you got no cards, you'd be screwed anyway. Oh my god, dude. Suddenly the worst RNG on the planet. I don't know who the dealer is in FGO, but I don't like him. They're bad at shuffling.
Oh my
god. Literally any card but that one game. Can I just have a normal opening for fuck's sakes? I should have just taken that, but I don't want to use the Merlin one if I can help it. I don't want to see a bunch of George cards game. Don't do that. Well, this is still absolutely terrible, but good enough, I guess. Really, the first hand is not the one that matters, it's the second hand, because it's very likely that you get a good hand. So when you don't, it's just so much value lost that you could otherwise like get so easily. Oh my god, I have to use Merlin. I think I just don't. Like, it's so fucking bad to use Merlin there. We did literally nothing. Like, we did nothing. Like, this damage won't amount to anything. The most useful thing that happened in these first 2 turns is just making those 14 stars. Everything else was completely useless. I almost want to take the 70% buster crit, but let's see if we can double NP. I shouldn't do that though, there's no point in double NP. Yeah, I think I'm just playing this wrong. I don't think you even bring a starting NP CE. Yeah, I think you bring like Black Whale or some crap, or just high buster up. And you just wait for him to transform, and then you double NP. I think that'd be way better. We didn't double NP anyway. See if we get our NP without using a 3rd skill. So I shouldn't have done Golden Rule then, because I think I'd gotten my NP without it. And then I could have Golden Rule now for the next NP. Better. It'd have been close if I didn't use it. I could have cast it that turn though. That was the turn that I needed it. And then you'd still have it for 2 more turns. The problem is I kind of need to evade now. But Geronimo's NP does damage, so I can't. Well, it's on. Maybe I do the quick card just because it's got the crit chance. Merlin's on cooldown. Heals good. So we really. Okay, in case he lives, I need to target him. But we really need this art card to crit. It's super important. Oh, maybe I should attack Geronimo here so I got more into the game. Okay, yeah, he's dead. And we'll see if it makes a difference, but it might, especially on an art crit. So Gil might be able to beat this if we do every little thing right. Like we get Golden Rule there, and we attack Geronimo. Between that, and we're dead. Are you kidding me? She fucking buster crits us for like 9k or some crap. Even if we NP'd one more, well, the thing is I could have NP'd again and I had evade. It'd be close. It'd be really close. He might be able to do this though with something like this or you know, this. So I think it is possible on like a really good run. But it's pretty RNG. He just dies so fast. But I do think it's possible. I don't think it's impossible, but he is not good for that stage. Not in a solo anyway. It's unreliable. You know, Achilles is way better, but Riders have a really easy time there. Let's see how Gwaine does, because Gwaine has a little bit of survivability. Yeah, because the first NP is so meh, like actually any starting NP there, I'm not sure it's worth, especially on a unit like Gilgamesh that doesn't really have a hard time getting his NP. But it's still really good though because it added a lot of damage still, so I'm not actually sure it'd be better to do like what do you call it, limit over 0 or something. Black Grail would be the way to go if it was limit broken. If it's not limit broken, it's kind of iffy. Huh. This stage is probably going to suck for Gwaine because Gwaine's kind of like Canis. He's more single target than AoE. And like he's just not going to do enough damage to like the total field. Again, Boudica will just beat you to death. It's gonna take way too many turns to kill her. Yeah, the skill seal's not good. It generally isn't good. Try to get a cheeky crit in from time to time, I think. He might have to do Tam on Buster. I mean, he could bring... I guess he needs to bring Atlas. He might still need to block the stun though, so the cooldown doesn't get delayed. I'd hate to put it on Buster card though. Problem is if you put it on quick, that's the wrong one. But you might not have a good turn to use it. So we do need to hit hard. It is so nice though not even having to go to the support screen, but I really do think once you beat these it'd be nice if they gave you the option to use supports for like testing and tomfoolery. But the first clear, it should definitely be your units only. And he's got faux pas on his Buster cards. It's really good for him. That big damage. Nothing too great about this opening hand. I'm casting this now because I think it'll be back by the time I need it, and I think I need the battery. Oh, I might regret that, not because of the battery, but because of the Star Bomb. Fucking terrible opening hands, though. Okay, bullshit lucky crit, though. Another bullshit lucky crit. It's like we need 4 Buster cards for some reason. Okay. Sunlight, by the way. I think we need to get our NP from being attacked. Although maybe I sneak in that quick. No, we got a little while before hide, guys. Next turn is when we might do it. No, we need to do it on the turn you transform. I don't think I should have cast my third skill then, because I think the stars are more important. I'm waiting that long. Wait, did I not bring Atlas? Fuck, I think I brought Anniversary Blonde. I needed Atlas, because now I'm not good at my skills. Whoops. Yeah, I know I said I wanted Atlas, and this is definitely the kind of stage for Atlas, but I think I brought Anniversary Blonde on autopilot. That's not good. At least I've got my buffs for this turn, which is the one that matters, but... Crap. Super awkward, but I gotta do it this way. Oh. Oh god. Nope, not good. Oh, that's so much wasted value. Oh dear lord. I think you got him, Dwayne. Maybe we do put that on Buster. I don't know. Wait. She didn't... Something is so fucked in this stage. She didn't do a Buster attack. I've done this stage a good bit now. I have never seen her do anything but Buster. But I think Skill Seal, for some reason... It must be Skill Seal. For some reason, Skill Seal must fuck with the gimmick. And then they just do whatever. There's no way that's a coincidence. Like, I have never seen her do quicker art. That must be Skill Seal. I doubt that's intentional. I really doubt that was something that they wanted. It's like just a weird oversight or something. Do I do quick art this one time? Yeah, I think I do. I should have done a Star Bomb Buster then. Then I've taken a quick next to stars. Yeah, that could be auto. That was originally would have been her like casting the art up or something. Because of the skill seal, it just does whatever instead of like doing the typical script of Voice Buster. That could be why that happens. That would make sense. Yeah, I could see that, seeing the reason. Okay, our guts actually came back like at the perfect moment. I don't think I NP here though, because my buffs aren't back, and she's got the extra thing. That sucks though. That means the stars. Like I got a pretty good crit chance here, but we're not gonna make use of it. So I think I need to attack. I have to hope she just dies to EMP and then attack Geronimo. I mean, we're not gonna beat Geronimo. Yeah, we might as well do our best. 49k though. I don't know about that one. Alright, we'll do I think I have to do that. Sadness.
この剣は太陽の内にあらゆる不浄を清める小村のかげろうエクスカリバーガラティー
And we even skill seal him too, so... There might be a way to win this with Gwaine, but I'd have to really fuck around with it, I think, for a long time. Because you'd need a pretty big value shift. So maybe possible, but not something I'd be able to do without just like sitting down and really hammering it out, trying out some different stuff.
私の調べによると、でも船長は甘いも慣れた頃ほど
So far, Achilles is actually the best one. I mean, the best one would probably end up being like, I don't know, Blood Axe or something, just because he's a berserker and he's got guts. But yeah, Achilles is definitely the one most capable of soloing this out of them, I would think. Because the only reason we lost was because I made that little mistake. Yeah, we'll do it with Achilles. I kind of wanted to maybe do a team setup, but we can do the stage again later, so let's just beat it. And I wanted to do solo, so. A little cheesy with Achilles, but what are you gonna do? Main thing is I need to actually do the buff block thing properly. Or the stun block properly. That's what really solved. I don't know if I want it on an art card, but I want those star bombs so I get the crits when it's important. God, I fucking hate this UI. It takes so long to do anything. You have to watch these stupid animations every time. Might just give him a heal instead of Merlin. Yeah, we'll do Merlin. See if we can win without it. You also might just want Atlas. We'll keep it vanilla though, see if... I like the attack up potentially, but makes it easier to one-shot hide.
Sate, 俺の前に立ちはだかったってことは負けたいってことだよな、あんた。
Can we just get a good opening hand though? Like, man.
はい。ああ。やっておしまいなさい。
Why, guys? One quick card.
これで
Big help.
終了。準備完了だ。ひらめきましたぞ。
And then now Merlin. I don't think it's even worth it. Like putting Merlin on cooldown here. I don't think we do that. Just pretend we got. Oh no, we got such a shitty hand again. That really was a terrible start though. Basically no damage. Not particularly good start, Jin. Big yikes. Alright, well Boudica is the main problem here. Okay, so next turn I need to do the anti-stun. Poor Geronimo though. Like just like that. I don't think I need my third skill. Especially because I don't have a choice, I've got to use that art card. And if I happen to fail to get my NP, I could just use it next turn. You know what, let's do the baby heal. That last time we lived by 200 health, so... I like how he gives himself Buster up and then he doesn't Buster. Also, she just tried to crit us. I wonder if the NP gain up is worth it, like in wasting the battery, so you get the extra NP from hitting a caster with the NP itself, and then the attacks after it. It's probably pretty comparable. I think we just save it, keep it simple. I'm hoping the NP just kills him, but 600k is still a tall order. Yeah, still alive. Okay, can we clean up? Nice stun. 6k! 6k! What? Okay, she's a gorilla. Red hair for a reason. That's so fucked up. I still had my evade, and then my invulnerability came back. What the fuck? Like what the fuck, man? What am I supposed to do? You just hit me for fucking like 14k with those 2 attacks or whatever, 12k, and then she hit for like 3.5 or something. Fucking redheads, man. All I see is Buster cards. Yeah, we're Greek, we're not Roman. Boudica getting her hints confused. Okay, I'm just gonna try that again, and if that happens again, I'm going to use a team. Saw a blue card one time. One time. Jesus, dude. What the fuck was that? Maybe I just NP here. Depends on the deck, I guess. If I NP though, I need to do it without my first spell. So we might just pretend that didn't happen. 123 though. That's tempting. I'm just gonna restart. That's just... God, we do... I don't think I need to though. I guess Achilles doesn't really need to get opening hands. Like, it doesn't come down to that. Like, that last run, it wouldn't have mattered. Like, you're either gonna have easily enough damage at the end because you didn't die, or you're gonna get one shot, I think, so. Actually, what I might need to do is give Achilles crit down, actually. She doesn't have a particularly good crit chance, but that's why putting crit down on her is actually really good, because then she really doesn't have a crit chance, so... Okay, I'm getting sick of this out of principle now. Like, I don't think he needs it, but this is like 9 hands in a row where it's just like utter trash. Like, and I don't know who's dealing these cards, man, but can we get a new dealer, please? Give me like a quick card, right? Give me like 1 quick card. Is that asking for too much? Okay, we actually got 2 cards, chat. Oh, you spoil me, game. Lost Spell Chiron. I really didn't like Lost Spell Chiron. Regular Chiron is so much better. But that was the point, I think. I don't think they wanted that contrast, so. That's a quick blast, actually. Whoops, the app got deleted. How did that happen? I'm sure somebody knows why I did that, and I'm just tired of resetting at this point, so I figured just do it this way. It did not crash. No, it did not crash. I just don't want to, like, no, it's not like a serious gameplay decision. It's just, whoops, I forgot to do something.
任せろ行くぜ
And we're on turn 2.
さあ本気の速度だ出直していらっしゃい火力が足り
Alright.
潰させ
It
て
begins.
よし片っ端から蹴散らしてやるぜ行くぞさあ立ちふさがって我が戦車は星のように容赦なくお前たちを引きつる
Man, I do love this Indy though. It looks great.
セリア遅い
So if I high rolled and I did the attack up on that turn, he would probably just kill Geronimo, but that's actually bad for you.
任せろおう任せろ遅い
Okay, now game. Don't like bust your crit me right off the bat here. Yeah, I really do think you need to get crit down though, because like, I think your win rate is probably like 80%, 75% without. But I think one of the ways to increase those numbers the most is just crit down, because you're attacking Boudica every time anyway, and if she crits, that's what's gonna run everything. You could also just evade that turn, because she gets 3 actions this turn, so you might as well. After she's been paying, this is a bad time to do it. Yeah, actually, you should probably just... I don't see why not. Yeah, you should just evade this turn. Dude, his gimmick is really nasty, but there's no effective like that. She low rolled there, I think. She normally does over 3k. Yeah, I should have evaded there, because now I almost need to evade anyway because I'm so low. Fuck, yeah, I should have, absolutely should have evaded there. But I'll do it now. It sucks, but yeah, that's a mistake. That's definitely a misplay. Because basically after it's all said and done, when I actually have to use my health again, I'll just have a little bit less health than I could have had. Avenger Boudica preview, yeah. Do I wait the turn, or do I think I can loop? I might be able to kill right now, so I guess I just go for it. Because if I don't kill this turn, I'd kill next turn with normal cards anyway. So I might as well do the damage now. So if she triple attacks, she could kill me with a high roll crit. It would have to be a really good high roll. I can barely survive an average crit. But if I had made that mistake earlier and evaded the turn before, I'd have like 2,500 more health right now. Thankfully, I don't need to ZP after these. Okay. Didn't murder me. I think we got it. That ended up being a little bit closer than I would have liked. Even though we kill like Geronimo and hide for free, Boudica's just over here like a goddamn gorilla with her club, just bonk, 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 bonk. Fucking how do you brakes on that one? Just fucking gas, gas, gas. There'd be a little bit more wiggle room though if I hadn't messed up. And then you could probably afford to put a crit down on a card. And then I think that would put up your win rate really high. Like 85, 90% win rate, if not higher. Jesus. Okay, we'll save the other ones for next time. Trying to think if I want to play Elden Ring or not. Last time I played it, I had the least fun I've ever had. It was like invasions are just so shit now because everyone's a password summon. So like you're just fighting level 300s all the time. Like you'll be on a level 50 and you're fighting level 300s. I mean, like, all of the time. And that's not fun, because what I like in Elden Ring, it's not about winning, right? I don't mind losing. I want to have mechanical interactions, and I want to feel like I'm getting better at the game. When you're just fighting people, because when your opponent is that much higher level than you, and their stats are that much better than yours, and they can kill you so easily, they don't even play the game normally, because they're aware that they're overstating you so hard, so they get away with stuff that you couldn't get away with, and then you're not learning anything, right? Like you're not fighting them in a way that you would ever fight another player, so you're not like improving, right? It's very cheesy. You know, it's them just trying to force hit trades and then you die, right? Like that's not, you know, or you play incredibly patiently and you pick them to death and then they die. That's not what I want to do, right? That's not, it just feels like crap. But I might play it a bit just to mess around a little bit, but my god, I've been very frustrated with Elden Ring PvP. But for those that are just here for FGO, we'll wrap up for now. Hopefully, okay, chat. Do you yes or no? Tomorrow, will we have the welfare? We will at least know who the welfare is. Like maybe we won't unlock them, but they'll show them, right? Like in the story. Like tomorrow, there's a lot of no's. That's a nay. Jesus, no, that's not one. No one thinks we're getting it tomorrow. Literally, no one. Is it that hopeless, chat? Genuinely no. Well, we'll see. Maybe one of these days. But all right, give me a second here, chat. We'll switch over to, we'll do a bit of Elden Ring. We'll put up with the suffering for now. What I need to do for now, I don't think I'm going to really enjoy Elden Ring PvP until it gets patched. But what I need to do is not worry about getting better at the game. Don't worry about getting good matches. Just try to do fun shit and just have fun with what's there, right? You know, I'm a streamer for God's sakes. My job's to be entertaining, so, you know, I can worry about getting better at the game and learning shit and, you know, having good experience later, right? You know, now we can embrace just the bullshit that is the game right now. Rivers of fun, yeah, that stuff. All right, let me reset the stream real fast. First off, make sure I have it in 60 frames per second, and then I'll redo the stream title and all that, and I'll be back in like 20 seconds. Actually, I should do the stream title now, so I save time. There we go. All right.